over 2,500 hours playtime on Roblox Fisch, and I've still never gotten an admin rod until today. Yep, I've just gotten my hands on the new Tryhard Rod, where it's incredibly hard to catch fish, but the reward is absolutely insane if you do. So today we're setting out to catch some of the rarest fish on Roblox Fisch, including the one and only Moby. And guys, once we get this channel to 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away 100,000 Robux back to you. All that you have to do is make sure that you're subscribed and comment your Roblox usernames to win. So if I quickly show you, this is what the rod looks like. Really basic, right? But if we go over towards the ocean, take a look at this, okay? I'm just going to show you this. A couple of shakes here and there. Let's go. Look at this, dude. Look how tiny the control bar is, and look how little resilience we have. Like, what? How am I supposed to catch anything with this rod? Let's try again. Oh. Now, for those of you paying attention, you'll notice it says plus 300% progress speed at the bottom. So you can see it there. And it makes every fish that you're going to catch shiny and sparkling. So these are the stats on the rod. Alert speed, 80%, which is pretty good. Look, 999%. Control, minus 0.26. Resilience, minus 500% resilience, dude. 500%. What? I actually saw Mystical do this video a couple of days ago, and he's the one that told me I have to try this rod since I'm so obsessed with going for really hard fish. So today, I'm going to be trying to catch every exotic that I can with this fish. At the end, I'm going to try to get the one and the only, the Moby. Yep, that's right. This is going to be an absolutely insane challenge. Let's get on with it. So first things first, before we actually try to catch anything, clearly I need to enchant the rod with something. Now, there's actually a few options for what I could enchant it with. Of course, one of them could be control to make the control bar bigger. The other one could be mystical to increase our resilience. But the resilience is that bad that honestly, mystical wouldn't even really help. All right, here we go. Statue of Sovereignty. Let's get inside and let's have a little think about this. Let's see what we could potentially enchant the rod with. Okay, take my money, call the scam man. I'm going down, buddy. Thank you. So, of course, in order to get control, I can just use a normal enchant relic. But like I said, I kind of want to see how mystical is going to play out. Not mystical as in the YouTuber, mystical as in the enchantment. All right, let's have a look at this. So if I use an exalted relic, okay, we've got invincible. Oh, okay. That actually brings us onto the first catch of the day. Since we got invincible, let's actually go towards the brine pool and try to catch a spectral serpent with this rod. This is going to be impossible. I can already tell you guys this is going to be impossible, but let's try. Okay, at the start of the video, I said I'm going to be catching every single exotic in the game. I've just realized they've added in so many new exotics, dude. We are definitely not going to catch every exotic in the game. So this is going to be the list of exotics that I'm going to be trying to catch with this rod before we go for the Moby whale. First one is going to be the spectral serpent. Then we also need the ancient depth serpent. I want to get a Kraken. I want to get a Megalodon. I also want to get a blue whale if we can. And lastly, of course, we're going to be going for the Moby whale. All right, so let me go ahead and pull up my submarine here. That's what we're going to be needing. I can't spawn in. All right, shipwright, you know what to do, buddy. Spawn in my submarine-y. Thank weenie. Let's go weenie. What am I doing? I hope you guys can tell I've had my morning coffee today. So in order to get the spectral serpent, of course, we've got to go to the brine pool. And to get there, we've got to go down here. You've got to go to Desolate Deep. You guys already know this. Let's get it. Honestly, using a submarine is such a W, though. I'm so glad they added in submarines. Like, it makes it so quick going through here. Yeah, let's get it. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do is buy a lot of coral geodes because we are going to need so much deep coral. It's insane. Okay, that should probably do. Actually, that's only 1,000. Let me juice it up. Let's go ahead and get like 10,000 coral geodes. That's more like it. Look at this. Speed! And there it is, 10,050 coral geodes. Now I've just got to get these open, and then we can finally begin the first challenge. All right, here we go. We've opened up every single coral geode. So if I now go ahead and check my equipment, go down to... There it is. Wait, where is it? Here. Deep coral. We now have 3,481 deep coral. Epic. All right, so usually when I come to the brine pool, I would put on Aurora. I would use Atex luck. But because this rod has... How much luck does it have? 999% luck. Does that mean that I'm going to be able to get the spectral serpent easily? I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's have a look. Okay, no, we're still getting comments out here. Oh, I'll tell you guys right now, if I cannot catch a comment, I am not catching the spectral serpent like this. This is ridiculous. Come on. No. All right, here we go. Shiny sparkling, please. Shiny sparkling. It's just not gonna happen, is it? It is not gonna happen. Why am I even trying this? I can't even get a common. Am I gonna be able to catch any fish in this video? Okay, wait. I'm doing something. Oh. Yo! And there it goes. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is the one. I can feel it. This is the one. Oh, yo. Oh. No. All right. The other thing is, we're not even getting the Spectral Serpent anyway. So let me go ahead and put on the 8x luck, see if that's going to help us increase our luck even more here. All right, I've got 8x luck. Let's go again. Bro, this is so ridiculously hard. Like, what? Please. Oh, wait, I almost had it. I actually almost had it for a second. No, I almost had it. No, dude. Oh. No. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to pop an Aurora Totem as well, just for that extra bit of luck here. Wait, do I have any? Bro, I swear I had like 70 gazillion Aurora Totems. Where did I go? Where did they go? Oh, they're here. What? All right, here we go. Aurora Totem. Oh, that is not happening. That is just simply not happening. Oh, hang on. I think I'm getting it. Right? That's the Spectral Serpent. No! We got the Spectral Serpent. I saw it for a second. Wait, am I an idiot? The Spectral Serpent's not even an exotic. It's a mythical. Why am I even getting this? It's just because we got Invincible. Okay, the Spectral Serpent literally isn't even an exotic. I think this rod has already fried my brain, and we have just started this challenge. I'm going to admit, guys, this is not going to happen. There is just no way. The rod is ridiculously hard to catch anything with. I think we're definitely going to have to go switch up what enchant we're using. I am not fishing anything out of this brine pool. There is no chance. Like, look at it. There is just no chance. Okay, last go. Yeah, it's not happening. It is not happening, dude. Okay, I'm going to make my way back to the Statue of Sovereignty. Let's get a different enchantment. All right, so next up, I kind of want to try it with a bigger control bar. I feel like that's the next logical step. However, there is actually one enchant that I think most people don't even understand how it works. And let me try to get that one. So what I'm going to be looking for is piercing here. Oh, no, Sea Overlord. All right, let me keep using my exalted relics until hopefully I get piercing. Or should I... Okay, wait. Let me do controlled first. We'll come back to piercing in a second, and I'll explain why most people don't understand how piercing works. All right, let's use this anomalous enchant relic and try to get controlled. Yep, there it is. There it is. That's what we were looking for. So if I just test it in these waters quickly, how's that going to work? Oh. Okay, definitely makes the control bar bigger. It's not insanely big, but it does help a lot more than it did before. I'm actually going to be able... I actually caught something! Tentacle Surge Keeper's Guardian. Oh, that's another thing, by the way. Let me read you the stats on these rods, because it gives you Tentacle Surge every time, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, it doesn't actually show the stats on it. Okay, so basically, what it does is it gives you Tentacle Surge every time, and it has a really high chance of giving you shiny and sparkling. So you can basically get shiny, sparkling Tentacle Surge fish, which is just absolutely insane. The only tricky part, of course, being actually catching the fish, because, yeah, I mean, look at this. The control bar is helping, though. Having a bigger control bar definitely helps here. Oh, it is still really hard. It is still super hard, bro. What? That is ridiculous. Oh, wow. This is ridiculous. Oh, no. This is so tough. I feel like you've got to get kind of lucky. It's got to stay in one spot a little bit. If it moves around constantly, it's just not going to happen, dude. Oh, yes. Okay, there we go. Shiny Tentacle Surge Keeper's Guardian. All right, that's just a common, though. That's the crazy part. That is literally just a common fish. Getting anything above common is so tough, man. All right, whatever. Let's move on to the next fish that I'm supposed to catch in this video, and that, of course, is going to be the Ancient Depth Serpent. Now, in order to catch that, if you guys don't know, you've got to go down to the depths. So, of course, I need to find myself a strange whirlpool if I can. Oh, look at that. Shipwright, thank you for my jet ski. Just waiting. Thanks, buddy. All right, let's see if we can find ourselves a strange whirlpool, go down to the depths, and spawn in an Ancient Depth Serpent. I think I just absolutely love a sunrise on fish. It's so cool looking, dude. Oh, here we go. No way! There's currently a shiny surge? I mean, with this rod, it doesn't matter because there's a constant chance of you getting shiny and sparkling. But I'll take the extra 3% shiny luck. That's pretty cool. All right, so now what we have to do is go down here. Now, we can take a little shortcut by climbing this pillar right here and then glide across. It's as easy as that. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, so in order to get the Ancient Depth Serpent, you actually cannot spawn it in. What you've got to do is basically just wait. You can't use sundial totems. You just have to wait it out in here until the darkness comes in. So this could take a while. I'll just catch up with you guys once the Ancient Depth Serpent actually spawns in down here. Finally, literally finally. Guys, I am not joking. I say this every time. I am not joking. I have been sat here for 4 hours and the depths have just gotten dark. Wow, that is crazy. 4 hours for one ancient depth serpent. Bro, I'm literally the ultimate AFK grinder on this game, I swear. Like, what? All right, so that spawned in a terrible location. Let me see. Can I even do this? Currently, we've got the deep coral still on, of course. If I try cast out there, does that work? Okay, it works. It works, but am I going to be able to catch any fish? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, wait, the bar's moving really slow. Why is it moving so slowly? My control bar is moving ridiculously slow. Is it broken? Why is it moving so slow, dude? It's kind of making it easier to control. What? Oh, is that what control does? Does it make the control bar move slower? Maybe. Yes, I actually did it! Shiny tentacle surge, small spine chimera. Bro, okay, that is the legendary court. Okay, we've got it again. I'm going to skip this one because honestly, I'm not bothered. What I'm going to do is put the 8x look back on and let's see if we can actually get ourselves an ancient depth serpent. That would be crazy, dude. Oh, and we've got a Meg to spawn in. What is going on? Why is everything spawning at once now? All right, let's try to get this ancient depth serpent and then we can go for the Megalodon straight after. Is this it? Is ancient depth serpent not exotic? Oh, no, it is exotic, right? This is a mythical I'm catching right now. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. It is everywhere. Please stop. Shiny tentacle surge barrel eye fish. Okay, I'm gonna skip anything that's not the exotic. I want to go for the ancient depth serpent next. Bro, this rod is crazy. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's hard. Oh, no! That is so hard. This rod should be in the game, dude. Like, at least the bar. Maybe not the mutation, because getting shiny, sparkling tentacle surge is crazy. But this rod, it needs to be in the game. It is so hard to catch everything. Okay, I'm going to skip everything that's not the exotic, of course. Oh, here we go. We'll get it again. All right, come on, Bacha. Oh, bro. No! How is this possible? Literally, how is this possible? Oh, wait. I'm getting an enchant relic. Let's see if I can get this. Bro, chill. Chill. Stop. Oh, it is literally everywhere. Look at this. Oh, my days. Oh, this is hard. This is like catching an exotic, bro. It is all over the place. I can't get it. I actually can't get it. I actually cannot get it. No! I can't even get the enchant relic. Oh, this is going to annoy me, dude. This is so hard, guys. All right, here we go again. Bro. Listen, I know on video this is going to look insanely easy. You guys probably think that this is super easy. Oh, the control bar isn't that small. Bro, it's not even just the control bar. It's how fast it moves around. It is so hard to actually get it within the control bar. It's insane. Okay, we've got another enchant relic though. And it's shiny sparkling. Oh, I got it. Oh, I'm getting it. Yes! Shiny tentacle surge enchant relic. Okay, we got it. We actually got it. If it gets stuck in a corner like that, it's not too bad. It's when it keeps moving left, right, left, right. Yeah, look at that one. Shiny, sparkling, tentacle surge, enchant relic. Okay, here we go. No, come on. No, bro, the ancient depth serpent is so hard. Oh, dear. Yep. No, bro. No. What? Like, I don't know how I'm meant to be able to do this. I genuinely don't. This is so ridiculously hard. No wonder it's called a Tryhard Rod, dude. Oh, no, it disappeared. I got a sparkling tentacle surge mutated shark, but the ancient depth serpent is gone. All right, well, that is going to be fail number 2 of the video. What I'm going to do is basically just give myself one chance to catch every fish. Clearly, we were never going to get the spectral serpent because, well, I just had Invincible on the rod. Ancient depth serpent, I think I honestly could get it. You just kind of need to get a little bit lucky, but I'm going to take that as an L. So moving on down the list, it's going to be the Kraken next. Oh, man, is that going to be hard? Which one's going to be the hardest? Is the Kraken harder than the Megalodon? I actually have no idea. I guess we're about to find out. I'll see you guys once I manage to get a Kraken to spawn in. All right, here we go. We finally got a Kraken to spawn in. Now, as you guys can tell, I no longer have the double XP. That's because it is currently the next day for me. I ended up taking a quick break from this video. So what I'm going to do is put the 8x look back on. And let's see if we can catch the Kraken with the Tryhard Rod, bro. Honestly, after the first 2 attempts, I am not feeling good about this. Okay, we've done that. It's currently nighttime, so what I'm going to do is pop the Aurora Totem for extra luck. All right, let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Oh, man, why am I so nervous? Okay, let's start with trying to catch a common here. Oh, wait. Shiny Tentacle Surge, Eldritch Horror. Okay, that one actually wasn't too bad, but honestly, that's just the common. Like, here's a common crate, dude. Even the common crate is so annoying. You've got to get super lucky to catch it. I'm not going to lie. You've got to just line it up so perfectly. Okay, I'm going to skip anything that's not the Kraken just to make sure that we have the most amount of chances of catching the Kraken as possible. Oh, here we go, Kraken. Oh, I had a good start. Oh! No, bro, I had a good start. Please. Oh, yes! Yes, I actually did it! I actually caught one exotic! No way! Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I got kind of lucky. It stayed still in one spot for a while. Bro, let's go! There it is! Did I get it shiny? What did I get? Okay, if I refresh and scroll down... Sparkling Tentacle Surge Kraken. What's that look like? What? What? That is beautiful. Whoa. Okay, I'm taking a picture of it. I'm sending that in my Discord chat. I've put it in my Discord. Guys, look. All right, well, that is officially 1 out of the 6 caught. Honestly, that one wasn't bad at all, dude. Like, at all. All right, so only 3 things left on my list. Megalodon, Blue Whale, and of course, the one, the only, the Moby. That one's gonna be impossible, dude. Like, there's just no way. So let's use a Conception Conch to get ourselves over towards the Megalodon. And just like the Kraken, I'll just see you guys once I manage to get a Megalodon to actually spawn in. All right, something kind of unbelievable just happened. We literally got a Megalodon and the Aurora Borealis to spawn in at the same time. Honestly, I have never had that happen before. That's kind of crazy. All right, but the Meg did take a long time to spawn in, which means I ran out of Apex luck, so we've got to get back on. I probably don't even need it, but I just want as many attempts as possible in trying to get this Megalodon before it disappears. All right, there we go. We've got an Apex luck on. Let's get going. So we got the Kraken pretty easily, but we did get lucky. Keep that in mind. I feel like you've got to get super lucky in order to be able to actually catch these fish. Okay, here we go. First Meg. Okay, we actually started pretty good. Oh! I keep getting somewhat lucky and then really not. I just stay in one spot, dude. No! Okay, that's the first Meg down. I didn't get it. Rip. Okay, let me warm up on this legendary. No, I'm wasting time. We've got to just go for Megs. That was a crown bass that we just let go. Okay, here we go. Another Meg. Oh, this one's not shiny sparkling, though. I kind of don't even want it. Do I just let this one go? You know what? I'm going to let it go. It's not shiny sparkling. I don't want that one. Okay, we've got another. This one is shiny sparkling. No! I just couldn't get a good start on it. Rip. Okay, this one's shiny sparkling again. Come on. No! I'm getting cooked. Okay, we've got another Meg, but it's not shiny sparkling. So again, I'm just going to let that one go. Come on, dude. Give me shiny sparkling Meg, please. Okay, we've got it again. Oh, okay, we had a better start. Oh. Come on, let me find that sweet spot. Yeah, we did it. Yes, that's the Kraken and the Megalodon caught. Let's go. Let's hope this one's shiny and sparkling instead of just sparkling. See, it's actually not too bad to catch. As long as it gets stuck for a little bit, then it's okay. Oh, we did it. We actually did it. Hang on. There it is. Sparkling shiny tentacle surge Megalodon weighing 50,000 kg. Yo, look at this. Bro, that looks so sick. Honestly, that actually looks so sick. All right, well, that is the Megalodon officially ticked off as well. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually doing pretty good with this rod. Now, keep in mind, I do have controlled on it, which is helping me quite a lot right now. If we didn't have controlled, we'd probably be getting cooked. All right, only 2 things are left that I want to catch in today's video. By the way, you can comment down below if you want to see me try to catch anything else with this rod. But the last 2 things that I'm gonna go for is the blue whale and, of course, the Moby whale. So what I've got to do is wait for Aurora Borealis to run out, spam the Tempest and the Smokescreen Totems to spawn in the whales, and then we'll see if I can catch the whales. All right, I'll see you guys then. And here we go. The blue whales have spawned in. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Catching a blue whale, I don't know. Is it meant to be harder than a Megalodon? It's like minus 85% progress speed, right? Isn't it? So it's about the same as a Megalodon, I imagine. The only trickier part about getting the blue whale is, of course, we have to keep constantly moving in order to be able to even catch it. So that's a little bit annoying, but we'll get there. All right, I've got to look out for the exotic ding above my head. Now, this time, we don't have the Moby whale. That didn't spawn in, but that's fine, because we're going to go for the blue whales first, and then we'll see if we can get ourselves a Moby whale afterwards. Also, what's going on here? How am I even catching this one by accident? accident. Like, what? Okay, I'm gonna let it go. I don't even know what that is. I don't even want that. Why did I get locked in on that? Okay, here we go. Blue whale time. Come on. No, 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 no. Oh, here we go. Blue whale. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, buddy, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard. It's basically giving me the same vibes as the Megalodon. We've got to just try catch it at the right time if possible. In fact, what I can do as well, let's pop a sundial totem. And now let's go ahead and use an aurora totem. And there we go. Okay, that should make it even easier to catch this blue whale. Or at least like get it hooked on the line. Here we go, blue whale, blue whale, blue whale. Oh no, that could have been a really good start, but I kind of messed up. No! Come on, Bacha, lock in, bro. Honestly, that could have been such a good start, but I didn't go enough to the left. Rip. Yes, I got another. Okay, lock in, Bacha, please. Oh. Oh, yes, I did it. I actually did it. What did we get? Oh, it's just a sparkling tentacle surge blue whale. Yes. Okay, let me keep going, see if I can get the other one. It is about to finish really soon, but you never know. You never know. There's potential. There's always potential. Look at this thing. What am I catching here? I'm not even trying to catch this, but now I want it. We got so close now that I want it. Okay, I don't want it. I don't want it. I want to go for the blue whale. I want to go for the blue whale. Yes. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. Come on! It's moving way too much. No! See, that one just didn't stay still for a second, bro. There was no way I was going to get that. I know it probably looks easy for you guys. It looks like, oh, you just have to move left and right. Trust me, it is not easy. I've got like 3,000 hours on Fish. I'm normally pretty good at this. But this is so hard. It just... It's because it moves left and right like crazy, dude. You see, it's easy when we get it like that. When it gets stuck in one place, it's actually not too bad. It's just when it's going left, right. It's literally impossible. Like, the control bar is too small that you just cannot get it accurate enough. Okay, we've got another chance. No, no. See, it went left. By the time that I get to right, because it takes a while for it to go left and back to right, it's already gone. If you don't get a good start, you're just never going to get it. Okay, we've got a few more attempts. Oh, it's about to disappear. I've probably got like 2 more attempts, maybe. Okay, we've got a crate. Get rid of the crate. Quick, 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 quick. Okay, last attempt. Let's go. Nope. Okay, we didn't get it. We didn't get it. That's fine, though. I did catch one. We don't have to catch both of them. I got one. That's basically all that I needed. We got the blue whale. All right, let me have a look at this blue whale that I did catch. So we didn't get a shiny sparkling, but we did get a normal sparkling. So sparkling tentacle surge blue whale. Let's have a look at it. Oh, that looks so cool, dude. That actually looks so cool. Look at it. Let's look at its mouth. Oh, yeah, dude. It's like a disco in here. Love it. What am I on about? All right, so for the last thing, what I've got to do is try to spawn a Moby in and try to catch the Moby. Now, this could take some time, but I'm going to do it just for you guys. Let's see if I'm skilled enough to get this Moby. All right, here we go. For the Moby catch, what I'm going to do, rather than spawning in a Moby, I've got my friend, also a dev, Carbonmeister right here. He's going to join me, and he's going to allow me to try and catch the Moby. And should we say, let's go for 3 attempts, just to see if I can actually get it. If I do get it, of course, I'm not going to keep the Moby, but I just want to see whether I'm a good enough fisherman. All right, there he is. The man, the myth, the legend. Oh, okay, he's flying. Bro, look at Carbon with the moon in the background. That's actually such a sick shot. Give me 3 attempts, almighty Carbon. All right, let's see. Am I going to be good enough? All right, here we go. He said, all right, you're good to go. First attempt. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's do a few shakes. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Oh, oh. No! Oh, this is going to be so hard. Ouch. All right, do I have another attempt? Let's have a look. Oh, I do. Okay, here we go. Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on. No. Oh, no. That time I was actually kind of close. Look at Carbon trolling me, dude. Cooked times 2. No, dude. All right, you said ready again. All right, guys, last one. Okay, let me channel my inner fisherman. Here we go. This one is the one. Here we go. Okay, this one's shiny, sparkling as well. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. I can't do this. I can't do this. Oh, let me cry against this wall. He's just laughing at me. That is so hard, bro. Honestly, that is the hardest thing I've ever tried to catch with this rod. Moby, yeah, it's just not going to happen, dude. I said to Carbon, thank you for letting me try. You're free to go. And he said, 1 more for the memes. Go. Okay. He wants me to do 1 more. All right, 1 more. This one's for Carbon. Imagine I lock in now. 1 more for the memes. Come on. No. No. This is just embarrassing. I'm just gonna go drown myself. This is not happening. It's literally not happening, bro. Said, meanwhile, some of these younger people make it look so easy. We're washed up, bro. Literally, I have the reaction time of a tree, dude. It's just not happening today. All right, there we go. Carbon has left us. Now, just before we end the video, I actually have one more thing that I want to try with this rod, and it's basically what I was gonna do earlier. Rather than using controlled, I want to use an exalted relic to try and get piercing. So let me make my way over towards Statue of Sovereignty, and let's give this a go. Okay, let me get my exalted relics back out here. So let's put them right there. So what I'm going to be looking for is the piercing enchant. Not that. Now, the reason being why is not a lot of people notice, but the less resilience that you have on a rod, the more amount of slashes that you actually end up getting. So what I'm wondering is, will I be able to just have constant slashes? Because if you guys remember, this rod has minus 500% resilience. Like, what? Okay, we're getting everything but piercing right now, which is super unlucky. All right, there it is. Piercing. Rod has a chance to stab fish while reeling. So let me quickly try this here and just see if it works. Bro, imagine it does. Okay, so you can see the control bar is tiny. Yeah, look how many slashes it's doing. Bro. Okay, it is doing a lot of slashes, but the slashes are not enough to keep up with the amount of progress that we're losing. So is it good to put this enchant on the rod? No, it really isn't. I mean, it's kind of working, though. It is kind of holding me up a bit. And there we go. I ended up getting a shiny sparkling tentacle surge keeper's guardian. So clearly piercing somewhat works, but we end up losing more progress than I gain. Let's try again. Oh. Now, for those of you paying attention, you'll notice it says plus 300% progress speed at the bottom. So you can see it there. And it makes every fish that you're going to catch shiny and sparkling. So these are the stats on the rod. Alert speed 80%, which is pretty good. Look, 999%. Control minus 0.26. Resilience minus 500% resilience, dude. 500%. What? I actually saw Mystical do this video a couple of days ago, and he's the one that told me I have to try this rod since I'm so obsessed with going for really hard fish. So today, I'm going to be trying to catch every exotic that I can with this fish. At the end, I'm going to try to get the one and the only, the Moby. Yep, that's right. This is going to be an absolutely insane challenge. Let's get on with it. So first things first, before we actually try to catch anything, clearly I need to enchant the rod with something. Now, there's actually a few options for what I could enchant it with. Of course, one of them could be control to make the control bar bigger. The other one could be mystical to increase our resilience, but the resilience is that bad that honestly, mystical wouldn't even really help. All right, here we go. Statue of Sovereignty. Let's get inside and let's have a little think about this. Let's see what we could potentially enchant the rod with. Okay, take my money, Calder Scam Man. I'm going down, buddy. Thank you. So, of course, in order to get control, I can just use a normal enchant relic. But like I said, I kind of want to see how mystical is going to play out. Not mystical as in the YouTuber, mystical as in the enchantment. All right, let's have a look at this. So if I use an exalted relic, okay, we got invincible. Oh, okay. That actually brings us onto the first catch of the day. Since we got invincible, let's actually go towards the brine pool and try to catch a spectral serpent with this rod. This is going to be impossible. I can already tell you guys this is going to be impossible, but let's try. Okay, at the start of the video, I said I'm going to be catching every single exotic in the game. I've just realized they've added in so many new exotics, dude. We are definitely not going to catch every exotic in the game. So this is going to be the list of exotics that I'm going to be trying to catch with this rod before we go for the Moby whale. First one is going to be the spectral serpent. Then we also need the ancient depth serpent. I want to get a Kraken. I want to get a Megalodon. I also want to get a blue whale if we can. And lastly, of course, we're going to be going for the Moby whale. All right, so let me go ahead and pull up my submarine here. That's what we're going to be needing. I can't spawn in. All right, shipwright, you know what to do, buddy. Spawn in my submarine-y. Thank weenie. Let's go weenie. What am I doing? I hope you guys can tell I've had my morning coffee today. So in order to get the spectral serpent, of course, we've got to go to the brine pool. And to get there, we've got to go down here. You've got to go to Desolate Deep. You guys already know this. Let's get it. Honestly, using a submarine is such a W, though. I'm so glad they added in submarines. Like, it makes it so quick going through here. Yeah, let's get it. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do is buy a lot of coral geodes because we are going to need so much deep coral. It's insane. Okay, that should probably do. Actually, that's only 1,000. Let me juice it up. Let's go ahead and get like 10,000 coral geodes. That's more like it. Look at this. Speed! And there it is, 10,050 coral geodes. Now I've just got to get these open, and then we can finally begin the first challenge. All right, here we go. We've opened up every single coral geode. So if I now go ahead and check my equipment, go down to... There it is. Wait, where is it? Here. Deep coral. We now have 3,481 deep coral. Epic. All right, so usually when I come to the brine pool, I would put on Aurora. I would use 8x luck. But because this rod has... How much luck does it have? 999% luck. Does that mean that I'm going to be able to get the Spectral Serpent easily? I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's have a look. Okay, no, we're still getting comments out here. Oh, I'll tell you guys right now, if I cannot catch a comment, I am not catching the Spectral Serpent like this. This is ridiculous. Come on. No. All right, here we go. Shiny sparkling, please. Shiny sparkling. It's just not going to happen, is it? It is not going to happen. Why am I even trying this? I can't even get a comment. Am I going to be able to catch any fish in this video? Okay, wait. I'm doing something. Oh. Yo! And there it goes. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is the one. I can feel it. This is the one. Oh, yo. Oh. No. All right. The other thing is, we're not even getting the Spectral Serpent anyway. So let me go ahead and pawn the 8x luck. See if that's going to help us increase our luck even more here. All right, we've got 8x luck. Let's go again. Bro, this is so ridiculously hard. Like, what? Please. Oh, wait, I almost had it. I actually almost had it for a second. No, I almost had it. No, dude. Oh. No. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to pop an Aurora Totem as well, just for that extra bit of luck here. Wait, do I have any? Bro, I swear I had like 70 gazillion Aurora Totems. Where did they go? Oh, they're here. What? All right, here we go. Aurora Totem. Oh, that is not happening. That is just simply not happening. Oh, hang on. I think I'm getting it. Right, that's the Spectral Serpent. No! We got the Spectral Serpent. I saw it for a second. Wait, Wait, am I an idiot? The Spectral Serpent's not even an exotic. It's a mythical. Why am I even getting this? It's just because we got Invincible. Okay, the Spectral Serpent literally isn't even an exotic. I think this rod has already fried my brain, and we have just started this challenge. I'm going to admit, guys, this is not going to happen. There is just no way. The rod is ridiculously hard to catch anything with. I think we're definitely going to have to go switch up what enchant we're using. I am not fishing anything out of this brine pool. There is no chance. Like, look at it. There is just no chance. Okay, last go. Yeah, it's not happening. It is not happening, dude. Okay, I'm going to make my way back to the Statue of Sovereignty. Let's get a different enchantment. All right, so next up, I kind of want to try it with a bigger control bar. I feel like that's the next logical step. However, there is actually one enchant that I think most people don't even understand how it works. And let me try to get that one. So what I'm going to be looking for is piercing here. Oh, no, Sea Overlord. All right, let me keep using my exalted relics until hopefully I get piercing. Or should I... Okay, wait. Let me do controlled first. We'll come back to piercing in a second, and I'll explain why most people don't understand how piercing works. All right, let's use this anomalous enchant relic and try to get controlled. Yep, there it is. There it is. That's what we were looking for. So if I just test it in these waters quickly, how's that going to work? Oh. Okay, definitely makes the control bar bigger. It's not insanely big, but it does help a lot more than it did before. I'm actually going to be able... I actually caught something! Tentacle Surge Keeper's Guardian. Oh, that's another thing, by the way. Let me read you the stats on these rods, because it gives you Tentacle Surge every time, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait. It doesn't actually show the stats on there. Okay, so basically, what it does is it gives you Tentacle Surge every time, and it has a really high chance of giving you shiny and sparkling. So you can basically get shiny, sparkling Tentacle Surge fish, which is just absolutely insane. The only tricky part, of course, being actually catching the fish, because, yeah, I mean, look at this. The control bar is helping, though. Having a bigger control bar definitely helps here. Oh, it is still really hard. It is still super hard, bro. What? That is ridiculous. Oh, wow. This is ridiculous. Oh, no. This is so tough. I feel like you've got to get kind of lucky. It's got to stay in one spot a little bit. If it moves around constantly, it's just not going to happen, dude. Oh, yes. Okay, there we go. Shiny Tentacle Surge Keeper's Guardian. All right, that's just a common, though. That's the crazy part. That is literally just a common fish. Getting anything above common is So tough, man. All right, whatever. Let's move on to the next fish that I'm supposed to catch in this video. And that, of course, is going to be the Ancient Depth Serpent. Now, in order to catch that, if you guys don't know, you've got to go down to the depths. So, of course, I need to find myself a strange whirlpool if I can. Oh, look at that. Shipwright, thank you for my jet ski just waiting. Thanks, buddy. All right, let's see if we can find ourselves a strange whirlpool, go down to the depths, and spawn in an Ancient Depth Serpent. I think I just absolutely love a sunrise on fish. It's so cool looking, dude. Oh, here we go. No way! There's currently a shiny surge! I mean, with this rod, it doesn't matter because there's a constant chance of you getting shiny and sparkling. But I'll take the extra 3% shiny luck. That's pretty cool. All right, so now what we have to do is go down here. Now, we can take a little shortcut by climbing this pillar right here and then glide across. It's as easy as that. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, so in order to get the Ancient Depth Serpent, you actually cannot spawn it in. What you've got to do is basically just wait. You can't use sundial totems. You just have to wait it out in here until the darkness comes in. So this could take a while. I'll just catch up with you guys once the Ancient Depth Serpent actually spawns in down here. Finally! Literally finally! Guys, I am not joking. I say this every time. I am not joking. I have been sat here for 4 hours and the depths have just gotten dark. Wow, that is crazy. 4 hours for one Ancient Depth Serpent. Bro, I'm literally the ultimate AFK grinder on this game, I swear. Like, what? All right, so that spawned in a terrible location. Let me see. Can I even do this? Currently, we've got the deep coral still on, of course. If I try cast out there, does that work? Okay, it works. It works, but am I going to be able to catch any fish? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, wait, the bar's moving really slow. Why is it moving so slowly? My control bar is moving ridiculously slow. Is it broken? Why is it moving so slow, dude? It's kind of making it easier to control. What? Oh, is that what control does? Does it make the control bar move slower? Maybe. Yes, I actually did it! Shiny Tentacle Surge, Small Spine Chimera. Bro, okay, that is the legendary court. Okay, we've got it again. I'm going to skip this one because honestly, I'm not bothered. What I'm going to do is put the 8x luck back on and let's see if we can actually get ourselves an Ancient Depth Serpent. That would be crazy, dude. Oh, and we've got Meg to spawn in. What is going on? Why is everything spawning at once now? All right, let's try to get this Ancient Depth Serpent and then we can go for the Megalodon straight after. Is this it? Is Ancient Depth Serpent not exotic? Oh, no, it is exotic, right? This is a mythical I'm catching right now. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. It is everywhere. Please stop. Shiny Tentacle Surge Barrel Eye Fish. Okay, I'm gonna skip anything that's not the exotic. I want to go for the Ancient Depth Serpent next. Bro, this rod is crazy. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's hard. Oh, no! That is so hard. This rod should be in the game, dude. Like, at least the bar. Maybe not the mutation, because getting shiny, sparkling Tentacle Surge is crazy. But this rod, it needs to be in the game. It is so hard to catch everything. Okay, I'm going to skip everything that's not the exotic, of course. Oh, here we go. We'll get it again. All right, come on, Bacha. Oh, bro. No! How is this possible? Literally, how is this possible? Oh, wait. I'm getting an enchant relic. Let's see if I can get this. Bro, chill. Chill. Stop. Oh, it is literally everywhere. Look at this. Oh, my days. Oh, this is hard. This is like catching an exotic, bro. It is all over the place. I can't get it. I actually can't get it. I actually cannot get it. No! I can't even get the enchant relic. Oh, this is gonna annoy me, dude. This is so hard, guys. All right, here we go again. Bro, listen, I know on video this is gonna look insanely easy. You guys probably think that this is super easy. Oh, the control bar isn't that small. Bro, it's not even just the control bar. It's how fast it moves around. It is so hard to actually get it within the control bar. It's insane. Okay, we've got another enchant relic, though. And it's shiny sparkling. Oh, I got it. Oh, I'm getting it. Yes! Shiny Tentacle Surge Enchant Relic. Okay, we got it. We actually got it. If it gets stuck in a corner like that, it's not too bad. It's when it keeps moving left, right, left, right. Yeah, look at that one. Shiny Sparkling Tentacle Surge Enchant Relic. Okay, here we go. No, come on. No, bro, the Ancient Depth Serpent is so hard. Oh, dear. Yep. No, bro. No! What? Like, I don't know how I'm meant to be able to do this. I genuinely don't. This is so ridiculously hard. No wonder it's called a Tryhard Rod, dude. Oh, no! It disappeared! I got a Sparkling Tentacle Surge Mutated Shark, but the Ancient Depth Serpent is gone. All right, well, that is going to be fail number 2 of the video. What I'm going to do is basically just give myself one chance to catch every fish. Clearly, we were never going to get the Spectral Serpent because, well, I just had Invincible on the rod. Ancient Depth Serpent, I think I honestly could get it. You just kind of need to get a little bit lucky, but I'm going to take that as an L. So moving on down the list, it's going to be the Kraken next. Oh, man, is that going to be hard? Which one's going to be the hardest? Is the Kraken harder than the Megalodon? I actually have no idea. I guess we're about to find out. I'll see you guys once I manage to get a Kraken to spawn in. All right, here we go. We finally got a Kraken to spawn in. Now, as you guys can tell, I no longer have the double XP. That's because it is currently the next day for me. I ended up taking a quick break from this video. So what I'm going to do is put the 8x luck back on. And let's see if we can catch the Kraken with the Tryhard Rod, bro. Honestly, after the first 2 attempts, I am not feeling good about this. Okay, we've done that. It's currently nighttime, so what I'm going to do is pop the Aurora Totem for extra luck. All right, let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Oh, man, why am I so nervous? Okay, let's start with trying to catch a common here. Oh, wait. Shiny Tentacle Surge, Eldritch Horror. Okay, that one actually wasn't too bad, but honestly, that's just the common. Like, here's a common crate. Dude, even the common crate is so annoying. You've got to get super lucky to catch it. I'm not going to lie. You've got to just line it up so perfectly. Okay, I'm going to skip anything that's not the Kraken just to make sure that we have the most amount of chances of catching the Kraken as possible. Oh, here we go, Kraken. Oh, I had a good start. Oh! No, bro, I had a good start. Please. Oh, yes! Yes, I actually did it! I actually caught one exotic! No way! Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I got kind of lucky. It stayed still in one spot for a while. Bro, let's go! There it is! Did I get it shiny? What did I get? Okay, if I refresh and scroll down. Sparkling Tentacle Surge Kraken. What's that look like? What? What? That is beautiful. Whoa. Okay, I'm taking a picture of it. I'm sending that in my Discord chat. I'll put it in my Discord. Guys, look. All right, well, that is officially 1 out of the 6 caught. Honestly, that one wasn't bad at all, dude. Like, at all. All right, so only 3 things left on my list. Megalodon, Blue Whale, and of course, the one, the only, the Moby. That one's gonna be impossible, dude. Like, there's just no way. So let's use a Conception Conch to get ourselves over towards the Megalodon. And just like the Kraken, I'll just see you guys once I manage to get a Megalodon to actually spawn in. All right, something kind of unbelievable just happened. We literally got Megalodon and the Aurora Borealis to spawn in at the same time. Honestly, I have never had that happen before. That's kind of crazy. All right, but the Meg did take a long time to spawn in, which means I ran out of 8x luck, so we've got to get back on. I probably don't even need it, but I just want as many attempts as possible in trying to get this Megalodon before it disappears. All right, there we go. We've got an 8x luck on. Let's get going. So we got the Kraken pretty easily, but we did get lucky. Keep that in mind. I feel like you've got to get super lucky in order to be able to actually catch these fish. Okay, here we go. First Meg. Okay, we actually started pretty good. Oh. I keep getting somewhat lucky and then really not. I just stay in one spot, dude. No! Okay, that's the first Meg down. I didn't get it. Rip. Okay, let me warm up on this legendary. No, I'm wasting time. We've got to just go for Megs. That was a crown bass that we just let go. Okay, here we go. Another Meg. Oh, this one's not shiny sparkling, though. I kind of don't even want it. Do I just let this one go? You know what? I'm going to let it go. It's not shiny sparkling. I don't want that one. Okay, we've got another. This one is shiny sparkling. No! I just couldn't get a good start on it. Rip. Okay, this one's shiny sparkling again. Come on. No! I'm getting cooked. Okay, we've got another Meg, but it's not shiny sparkling. So again, I'm just going to let that one go. Come on, dude. Give me shiny sparkling Meg, please. Okay, we've got it again. Oh, okay. We had a better start. Oh. Come on. Let me find that sweet spot. Yeah, we did it. Yes, that's the Kraken and the Megalodon caught. Let's go. Let's hope this one's shiny and sparkling instead of just sparkling. See, it's actually not too bad to catch. As long as it gets stuck for a little bit, then it's okay. Oh, we did it. We actually did it. Hang on. There it is. Sparkling shiny tentacle surge Megalodon weighing 50,000 kg. Yo, look at this. Bro, that looks so sick. Honestly, that actually looks so sick. All right, well, that is the Megalodon officially ticked off as well. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually doing pretty good with this rod. Now, keep in mind, I do have controlled on it, which is helping me quite a lot right now. If we didn't have controlled, we'd probably be getting cooked. All right, only 2 things are left that I want to catch in today's video. By the way, you can comment down below if you want to see me try to catch anything else with this rod. But the last 2 things that I'm gonna go for is the blue whale and, of course, the Moby whale. So what I've got to do is wait for Aurora Borealis to run out, spam the Tempest and the Smokescreen totems to spawn in the whales, and then we'll see if I can catch the whales. All right, I'll see you guys then. And here we go. The blue whales have spawned in. All right, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Catching a blue whale, I don't know. Is it meant to be harder than a Megalodon? It's like minus 85% progress speed, right? Isn't it? So it's about the same as a Megalodon, I imagine. The only trickier part about getting the blue whale is, of course, we have to keep constantly moving in order to be able to even catch it. So that's a little bit annoying, but we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, I've got to look out for the exotic ding above my head. Now, this time, we don't have the Moby whale. That didn't spawn in, but that's fine, because we're going to go for the blue whales first, and then we'll see if we can get ourselves a Moby whale afterwards. Also, what's going on here? How am I even catching this one by accident? Like, what? Okay, I'm going to let it go. I don't even know what that is. I don't even want that. Why did I get locked in on that? Okay, here we go. Blue whale time. Come on. No, 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 no. Oh, here we go. Blue whale. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, buddy, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard. It's basically giving me the same vibes as the Megalodon. We've got to just try catch it at the right time if possible. In fact, what I can do as well, let's pop a Sundial totem. And now let's go ahead and use an Aurora totem. And there we go. Okay, that should make it even easier to catch this blue whale. Or at least, like, get it hooked on the line. Here we go. Blue whale, blue whale, blue whale. Oh, no. That could have been a really good start, but I kind of messed up. No! Come on, Bacha. Lock in, bro. Honestly, that could have been such a good start, but I didn't go enough to the left. Rip. Yes, I got another. Okay, lock in, Bacha, please. Oh. Oh, yes, I did it. I actually did it. What did we get? Oh, it's just a sparkling tentacle surge blue whale. Yes. Okay, let me keep going, see if I can get the other one. It is about to finish really soon, but you never know. You never know. There's potential. There's always potential. Look at this thing. What am I catching here? I'm not even trying to catch this, but now I want it. We got so close now that I want it. Okay, I don't want it. I don't want it. I want to go for the blue whale. I want to go for the blue whale. Yes. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. Come on! It's moving way too much. No! See, that one just didn't stay still for a second, bro. There was no way I was going to get that. I know it probably looks easy for you guys. It looks like, oh, you just have to move left and right. Trust me, it is not easy. I've got like 3,000 hours on Fish. I'm normally pretty good at this. But this is so hard. It just... It's because it moves left and right like crazy, dude. You see, it's easy when we get it like that. When it gets stuck in one place, it's actually not too bad. It's just when it's going left, right, it's literally impossible. Like, the control bar is too small that you just cannot get it accurate enough. Okay, we've got another chance. No, no. See, it went left. By the time that I get to right, because it takes a while for it to go left and back to right, it's already gone. If you don't get a good start, you're just never going to get it. Okay, we've got a few more attempts. Oh, it's about to disappear. I've probably got like 2 more attempts, maybe. Okay, we've got a crate. Get rid of the crate. Quick, 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 quick. Okay, last attempt. Let's go. Nope. Okay, we didn't get it. We didn't get it. That's fine, though. I did catch one. We don't have to catch both of them. I got one. That's basically all that I needed. We got the blue whale. All right, let me have a look at this blue whale that I did catch. So we didn't get a shiny sparkling, but we did get a normal sparkling. So sparkling tentacle surge blue whale. Let's have a look at it. Oh, that looks so cool, dude. That actually looks so cool. Look at it. Let's look at its mouth. Oh, yeah, dude. It's like a disco in here. Love it. What am I on about? All right, so for the last thing, what I've got to do is try to spawn a Moby in and try to catch the Moby. Now, this could take some time, but I'm going to do it just for you guys. Let's see if I'm skilled enough to get this Moby. All right, here we go. For the Moby catch, what I'm going to do, rather than spawning in a Moby, I've got my friend, also a dev, Carbonmeister right here. He's going to join me, and he's going to allow me to try and catch the Moby. And should we say, let's go for 3 attempts, just to see if I can actually get it. If I do get it, of course, I'm not going to keep the Moby, but I just want to see whether I'm a good enough fisherman. All right, there he is. The man, the myth, the legend. Oh, okay, he's flying. Bro, look at Carbon with the moon in the background. That's actually such a sick shot. Give me 3 attempts, almighty Carbon. All right, let's see. Am I going to be good enough? All right, here we go. He said, all right, you're good to go. First attempt. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's do a few shakes. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Oh, oh. Oh, this is gonna be so hard. Ouch. All right, do I have another attempt? Let's have a look. Oh, I do. Okay, here we go. Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on. No. Oh, no. That time I was actually kind of close. Look at Carbon trolling me, dude. Cooked ×2. No, dude. All right, you said ready again. All right, guys, last one. Okay, let me channel my inner fisherman. Here we go. This one is the one. Here we go. Okay, this one's shiny, sparkling as well. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. I can't do this. I can't do this. Oh, let me cry against this wall. He's just laughing at me. That is so hard, bro. Honestly, that is the hardest thing I've ever tried to catch with this rod. Moby, yeah, it's just not going to happen, dude. I said to Carbon, thank you for letting me try. You're free to go. And he said, one more for the memes, go. Okay. He wants me to do one more. All right, one more. This one's for Carbon. Imagine I lock in now. One more for the memes. Come on. No. This is just embarrassing. I'm just gonna go drown myself. This is not happening. It's literally not happening, bro. Said, meanwhile, some of these younger people make it look so easy. We're washed up, bro. Literally, I have the reaction time of a tree, dude. It's just not happening today. All right, there we go. Carbon has left us. Now, just before we end the video, I actually have one more thing that I want to try with this rod. And it's basically what I was gonna do earlier. Rather than using controlled, I want to use an exalted relic to try and get piercing. So let me make my way over towards Statue of Sovereignty and let's give this a go. Okay, let me get my exalted relics back out here. So let's put them right there. So what I'm going to be looking for is the piercing enchant. Not that. Now, the reason being why is not a lot of people notice, but the less resilience that you have on a rod, the more amount of slashes that you actually end up getting. So what I'm wondering is, will I be able to just have constant slashes? Because if you guys remember, this rod has minus 500% resilience. Like, what? Okay, we're getting everything but piercing right now, which is super unlucky. All right, there it is. Piercing. Rod has a chance to stab fish while reeling. So let me quickly try this here and just see if it works. Bro, imagine it does. Okay, so you can see the control bar is tiny. Yeah, look how many slashes it's doing. Bro. Okay, it is doing a lot of slashes, but the slashes are not enough to keep up with the amount of progress that we're losing. So is it good to put this enchant on the rod? No, it really isn't. I mean, it's kind of working, though. It is kind of holding me up a bit. And there we go. I ended up getting a shiny, sparkling, tentacle surge keeper's guardian. So clearly piercing somewhat works, but we end up losing more progress than I gain. And here we go. Epic, dude. Epic. All right, let's make our way over to the scammer man himself, Cole. Look at his miserable face as he scams me. All right, here you go, Cole. Take my money. All right, now just let me down. All right, we've made our way down to Keeper's Altar. So, of course, what we're going to do is actually start with the normal enchant relics. So, if we quickly take a look. Okay, I've got 8 exalted. Okay, I've got 9 exalted relics. That's actually really good. So, that should be enough for today's video. So, that's fine. I can always get more if I have to, but I think 9 will do. But anyway, let's start with the actual normal enchant relics. These are much easier to get. So, of course, first things first, let's go ahead and pop a sundial totem to make it nighttime. And here we go, guys. I'm so excited. All right, so with the normal enchant relics, there's actually only 6 different enchants that I'm looking for. This is going to be controlled, steady, mutated, divine, resilient, and wormhole. The rest, I'm not really that bothered about for today's video. I just want to test the most overpowered ones. And in my opinion, these are the most overpowered ones with the Sarafic Rod. Actually, the one that I'm probably the most excited for is wormhole. I think that thing could be insane on this rod. Anyway, let's get enchanting and see what we get first. Okay, we've got quality. See, the reason that I don't need quality on this rod is because the luck and the lure is already mega high, so raising it by 15% is completely pointless. So let's keep it moving. See, normally Herculean is actually a pretty good enchant on other rods, but this one has an infinite max kilogram, so we're fine. Why am I getting all the bad ones? We got long. We don't need this. Again, hasty is a pretty epic enchant, but dude, we have 95% lure speed, and I'm already using coral bait, so we have 100% lure speed. It's instant lure. Yes, okay, kicking off with the first one, we've got controlled. Increased rod control bar size. Now, the reason I want to test this one is because the control is 0.3 on this rod, and if you guys didn't know, that makes it the highest control out of any rod on Fisch. I'm pretty sure the next closest one is something like 0.25. So now we can see just how big the control bar is with the controlled enchant. Now, in order to test this, I'm not going to test it down at Keeper's Altar. That's kind of sucky. Let's make our way back outside. Dude, I know what we need to do. We need to spawn in a Megalodon. So in order to spawn a Megalodon, I am going to need a lot more sundial totems than I have. I only have 160. So of course, let's make our way over towards Sunstone Island. Now this time, for once, I'm actually not going to buy Merlin's Luck just because I want to test the Rod's luck on its own. And I'm not going to buy Atex Luck today either, unless I feel like it later. All right, here we go. Let's drop down into the cave and buy up some sundial totems. Now, I did go a little bit bankrupt yesterday by buying all of the rods. As you can see, we only have 8.6 million cash left. So how many should I buy? Okay, let's get 50. Should I go up to like 1,000? All right, let me replenish until I have 1,000 sundial totems. And there we go. Okay, we spent about 1.3 million. That's not too bad. So now next up, guys, I'm just going to pop all of these sundial totems until I get Megalodon, and then I'll just see you then. I don't want to waste your time as I pop the sundial totems. What? I've been popping so many sundial totems. I've popped somewhere around 60, and I just looked at my PC, and a Megalodon did spawn in. Okay, I have no idea when this spawned in. Let me check. No, a Kraken spawned in as well. Wait, what is going on, dude? Why is it not popping up with a sound effect? Okay, I have no idea what's going on. I don't even know how long this Megalodon has been here, guys, but let's go for it. Let's see how fast we can get it. Dude! Look at the control bar, by the way. Oh, my days. All right, I'm going to swap for the shark head bait. Where is it? Here it is. Shark head bait. Oh, no, no. Get off the jet ski. Guys, look at this control bar. Okay, we've got to do a few clicks here. Look at the size of the control bar. It almost takes up the full screen. There's literally like 30% left. It takes up about 70% of the bar. It's so big. If I don't get a perfect catch with this rod, I'm terrible at this game, dude. No way is it. I cannot believe it's this big. This is so broken. It's actually crazy. Okay, we're getting a colossal squid. Look how fast we're getting the colossal squid. Wow, this rod is actually unbelievable. All right, the only problem is we still haven't gotten the Megalodon. Is that an issue? Should I be using Atex Luck? No, I want to test the rod. I don't want to use Atex Luck. Let's see how good the rod is. I'm just scared that the Megalodon's going to disappear because I have no idea how long it's been here for. No! The Megalodon disappeared. Oh, it's too late, dude. All right, I'm going to have to do the sundial totems again and definitely pay attention to my screen this time. Normally, it's supposed to make a noise when it spawns in, but for some reason, it didn't. So I'll see you guys in a second once I respawn another one in with some sundial totems. Wait, okay, I got another. Okay, that one only took about 5 sundial totems. That's kind of crazy. But again, it didn't make a noise when it spawned in. That's super weird. Maybe it's just a little bug in my server right now. Anyways, let's get over to the Megalodon. There she is. Oh, back up a little bit. All right, this time we're definitely getting you, Meg. You are not getting away. First cast? Probably not, but let's see. Dude, if I had Atex Luck on, we would have got a first cast. Okay, we're getting a moonfish. Let's have a look. How is it to get a legendary? Yeah, okay. Easy peasy. Okay, we're getting a sea pickle. Come here, little sea pickle. There it is, sea pickle, easily caught. I don't know why I'm not able to get Megalodon. I'm kind of struggling with the Meg, I can't lie. I'm getting kind of unlucky right now. There we go, Megalodon. Okay, let's have a look. How hard is it to catch the Meg? Are you serious? Are you serious? You catch the Meg that quickly? No, that's broken, dude. That is so broken. Look at this rod. Wow. Wow! No way, dude! All right, let's have a look. What Megalodon did we just get? Okay, it's just a normal ancient Megalodon. Oh, it's a small one. 50,000 kilograms? That's tiny. So, that's the rod with the controlled enchant on it. Honestly, it just makes the bar absolutely massive, and I cannot believe it doesn't slow the Meg down at all. So, next up, I'm wondering what would happen if we got the steady enchant. So, let's make our way back over towards Keeper's Altar, and let's get a brand new enchant on. I'm hoping it's going to be steady, but I do have a list of other ones as well. So I'll see you guys once I get back down there. All right, we're back down in Keeper's Altar. It is currently nighttime, so let's see what enchanter we're going to get next. Please be steady. Ooh, we got Swift. I definitely don't need a higher lure speed. The lure is already insane, as you guys saw when we were fishing. Okay, we've got Storming. Storming's actually pretty cool, and you guys always tell me to use Storming and then change the weather to rain. But I'm not gonna lie, because I'm a mega rich fish player, I basically just buy Aurora totems and of course use Atex Luck when I'm trying to get higher luck. Aurora totem is the easiest way to get the highest luck possible in the game. So if you can afford them, just get those instead of storming. Okay, mutated. Increases mutation luck by 7%. Now that one is the one that I actually wanted to try as well. So let's make our way outside. We're going to make this one quick. I'm not going to go for a Megalodon. What I'm going to do for this one is actually just head on over towards Mush Grove Swamp, since as you guys saw in the update video, I've still not completed the bestiary for Mush Grove. So I want to see if I can catch some cool mutations, maybe a cool looking alligator with the mutated enchant on the Sarafic Rod, dude. This is going to be insane. All right, let's check ourselves right here. So first things first, let's go ahead and put on a different bait. Let's actually use seaweed. Oh no, wait. Okay, we're trying to get higher resilience. Let me go back to coral. Coral is just the goat, dude. If you guys want the best resilience and the best lure speed in the game, make sure to use coral. You can get them from the coral geodes over at Desolate Deep. Anyways, let's get fishing. Okay, look at that. Instant lure. Here comes the laser. And done. This rod is so crazy. I honestly cannot believe this rod is real. Like, why did they give me this? Look at this, bro. I feel like I'm hacking. Okay, we got a big swamp bass. Nice. Give me a mutation. As soon as we get a mutation, I'll be happy. Oh, wait, actually, because I don't really need to test any luck enchants on this rod, I actually will put on the 8x luck. If you guys remember, in my update video, I had to catch 3 resin, and I've still not caught that to bring back to the mermaid. So let's get 8x luck on. But don't worry, guys. If you would like to spend Robux how I spend Robux, I'm doing a huge giveaway right now. It's a 250,000 Robux. So make sure to subscribe to enter, and of course, leave your Robux usernames in the comments. All right, there we go. Now we're gonna get mythicals, dude. So straight away, we're getting a handfish here. Yep, easy peasy. No, 8x luck is broken on this rod, dude. It makes it even better. Okay, actually, maybe not. We're getting Mashka. Oh, okay, we're getting an enchant relic. How quickly will we catch the enchant relic? Okay, that quickly. Is it mutated, though? I don't think so. All right, honestly, I don't think we've caught anything mutated so far. Let me keep going until I catch something mutated. I mean, you guys know what the mutated enchant does. It basically just puts a mutation on the rod. Oh, okay. What is this? It looks like green electricity. Is this an electric alligator? It is. Alligator. Here it is. Ooh, wait, what? Why does that look so cool? The electricity looks green because of the alligator. Whoa, that's kind of sick, dude. All right, well, there we go. That's basically what mutated does on the rod. Other than that, the rod performs exactly the same. Apart from, we do currently have 8x luck on. And check out my electric alligator. Let's go! So, let's get back down to Keeper's Altar, and let's get the next enchant on. Okay, we've made it back down again. Let's go ahead and pop a sundial totem and make it nighttime. And now we can use the enchant relic. Oh, and one more thing, guys. I now have a Discord server. Let's go! It's officially been up for 1 day, and we're already over 7,000 members. So if you guys would like to see my videos early, get in on more giveaways, and get involved in some of my videos, make sure to join the Discord. I'll put the link in the description and top of the comments. All right, here we go. Next enchant. Oh, we got Bissell. We do not want that. Ew. Okay, we got Lucky. Definitely don't need that, especially with 8x luck on. Okay, that is one that I want to test out. Resilience. Increased resilience by 35%. So what I'm wondering is, what would happen if we tested this on the brand new Kraken? The new Kraken is supposed to be a really hard fish to catch, even though actually it's kind of not. But I'm wondering what would happen if we have a crazy amount of resilience and we have this absolutely overpowered rod. So in order to get there, let's go ahead and use my conception conch so we can teleport straight into Atlantis. There we go. Easy peasy. Next up, we need some diving gear, and let's make our way down to the Kraken. So of course, we've got to go into the water and through this pool down here. And there we go. We made it out to the area that you can buy the Kraken rod, which we're not going to be testing today. We already did that yesterday. So I'll just keep popping sundial totems. I'm pretty sure this works at spawning the Kraken. So let's see how many it takes. I've got 953 sundial totems right now. I'm just going to keep popping them until we get the Kraken in my server. Okay, guys, I'm at 869 sundial totems. I've used like 200 sundial totems in this one video already. So let's see just how easy it will now be with 35% extra resilience. And do we put on deep coral as well, or is that too much resilience? That would give us an extra 50 resilience as well. You know what? I'll just use normal coral for now. Let's not go super overpowered. But just keep in mind, oh, okay, we got on the first catch. And it's done. It didn't even move. Oh my days, dude. It didn't even move. Look at this rod. It's so epic. sick. I literally couldn't even finish my sentence earlier, and we already caught the Kraken. All right, so it took about 35 minutes to spawn in, but about 3 seconds to catch, if that actually. So let's have a look. Did we get any sort of a special Kraken though? Nope, we got a normal Kraken. Quite a big one though, 6,900 kilograms. Ooh, this is my biggest one. Yeah, let's go. All right, so that doesn't fully test out the resilience on the rod, I guess, but it's kind of hard to show the resilience because if I show you guys when I'm fishing, we catch the fish so quickly that, yeah, look, the middle bar just stays in the middle the whole time and we catch the fish within 2 seconds. So resilience is pretty OP on this rod. I mean, it keeps it in the center, but control or steady is even better because, I mean, let's be honest, if you've got a huge control bar, that fish is not going anywhere anyway. So that's resilience for you guys. You all know what it does. It just makes the fish harder to move. And with this rod, it doesn't even matter that much just because you catch the fish so quickly. So anyway, let's make our way out of here and back to the Statue of Sovereignty. So I'm going to use another Conception conch to go back to the top. And I'll meet you guys over at Statue of Sovereignty for the next enchant. All right, and we're back down at Keeper's Altar once again. Let's get back onto the enchant relics. Now, I actually only want to test 2 more from the regular enchant relics, and that's going to be Steady and Wormhole. So let's see which one we're going to get first. I'm hoping it's going to be Steady, but let's find out. Okay, we got Insight. We don't need that. In fact, I'm just going to skip to when we get either Steady or Wormhole, guys. Oh, wait, we got Divine. Okay, there's no reason to test Divine because I'm going to put Atex luck back on, but it basically just increases your luck by 45%. And of course, if we take a look at the rod, our luck is currently 150%, so this would put it all the way up to 195%. But yeah, like I said, the luck on the rod is already pretty good, and especially if you use Atex luck or Aurora totems, anything like that, then you don't need the extra 45% in my opinion. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got Wormhole. 45% chance to catch a fish from a random place. I definitely want to test this. So for this, we actually don't even need to leave Keeper's Altar because like I just said, there's a 45% chance to catch a fish from anywhere. So let's get fishing and let's see what we're going to get straight away. Dude, look at the beam. Look at the beam. Okay, we've got a blue fish. In fact, wait, let me put Atex luck on and let's see if we can catch a super rare fish from somewhere. All right, there we go. Atex luck is now active. Let's keep fishing and hopefully the Wormhole engages soon. We keep getting blue fish. What's going on? All right, let me go to a different spot, even though it makes 0 difference. Okay, let's go here. This skid. Oh, we're getting a legendary. Okay, we're getting Void Wood. So that's still all from Keeper's Altar. Oh, there we go. That's Wormhole active. Okay, minus 60% progress. Is this going to be a mythic fish? It is! Yep, I'm that sad. I know what progress all the fish in the game have. Anyway, let's keep going and let's see what else we can get. Okay, we got Umbral Shark. Oh, yes. Okay, we're getting Wormhole again. Minus 40% progress. So it's going to be a moonfish, right? Oh, wait, no. We got Frozen Walnut. Wait, that's sick. Okay, what we're getting now? We're just getting a box? Dude, Wormhole on this rod is so overpowered. It might be the best enchant for this rod. Because this rod is already so overpowered itself, it catches fish mega quickly. With Wormhole on it, we can now catch any fish in the game mega quickly anywhere. This is game breaking. This actually breaks the game, dude. What? Okay, we got mackerel. That's not that game breaking. Okay, we get a quality baits crate. This is so insane though. So in the past, people used to use Wormhole with the Rod of the Depths because obviously your ghost catches something for you as well. But with this rod, it's even better just because of how fast it actually is. Like, look at this. We're catching a flying fish right now. Look at that. Instantly get a flying fish. Next, we're getting another Wormhole fish. What's this going to be? Instantly get a haddock. Next, what else are we going to get? Another Wormhole. Instantly get a bait crate. But you get my point. It's actually crazy good. All right, let me keep going until I get something pretty rare. Oh, wow. Wait, did you guys see that? We just got Axolotl. I mean, that's not like mega rare, but that's so cool. Look. Oh, dude, look at this. Are we catching a shark? Oh, no, we got a sunfish. This is so broken, dude. You can complete your bestiary within like 20 minutes doing this, I swear. This is so insane. Oh, no way. We just got a floppy. So that's from Ancient Isles. And then we got an Umbral Shark. All right, well, you guys get the point. This is absolutely broken. In fact, this might be my enchantment of the day. We still have a bunch to go through, but Wormhole on this rod is so insane, dude. Like, all the other enchants are really cool. They definitely do boost the rod, but the rod is that overpowered itself that you can literally just stick Wormhole on and fish absolutely anywhere to get any fish in the game. That is so broken. That is so broken! All right, so let's get back on the enchant table, and let's go for the last one of the enchant relic, which is going to be the steady enchant. Let's see how long this takes. Oh, wait, of course. We're going to make it nighttime first. Okay, we got clever. Do I need the clever enchant? 2.25 XP after catching a fish. Let me think about that. As a level 1000 player, do I need that? Probably not. Okay, quality. Once again, we don't need it. I'll just see you guys once I manage to get this painful enchant that for some reason I just cannot seem to get today. Wait, there we go. I got it. Steady. Reduces progress lost by 25% when fishing. So this is the last one that we're going to be using on the enchant relics before we move on to the exalted relics. Now, the reason I wanted to try steady is because it basically makes it catch fish even faster. So now wondering, do we just get fish instantly? But I'm not going to test this on any random old fish. I'm of course going to test it on the one and only, the Megalodon. So let's make our way back out, and let's get to ancient Islay. Wait, what am I doing? All right, so you guys know the drill by now. In order to get the Megalodon, what I've got to do is keep spamming my sundial totems. Now, there's no easy way of going about this. I've got 867 sundial totems left. Let's just keep popping until I get the Meg. So I'll just see you guys once one manages to spawn in. I'll keep an eye on the chat this time so to make sure I don't miss it. All right, there we go. A Megalodon has spawned in, and that one didn't take too long. It was somewhere around 35 sundial totems, but we do need to find the Megalodon. No idea where it is. I'm gonna guess somewhere in this direction. Oh, hello, Maggie. All right, as you guys can see, we do still have the 8x look on, and just in case you guys still don't know what steady does, let me quickly explain. So you know how this rod fills up the bar really quickly. Anyway, what steady does is it reduces progress lost by 25% when fishing. So if the Megalodon is minus 80% progress, this would basically just make it minus 55% progress. If you still don't know what I mean, well, just watch this. All right, let's get fishing. We're getting a sawfish, and as you can see, the sawfish, we've got plus 25% progress, and okay, you guys see what I mean? Do you guys see what I mean? This is why I've been waiting to get this enchant on this rod. Okay, watch this. Watch how fast we're gonna catch this fish. Done. It basically makes all fish an extra 25% faster to catch, and this rod was already quick. So now it just takes, what, like a second? Okay, instant lure and instant catch. Done. This can't be real. Okay, we're getting a sea pickle or something. Is this a sea pickle? Oh, I kind of messed up there. I didn't get a perfect catch. Okay, we got an oarfish. That was my first one that I messed up. Okay, we're getting a Megalodon. All right, done. So what's that? About 2.5 seconds? And here's the Megalodon. We've got a normal Meg. All right, let's have a look. Did we get any mutation on the Megalodon? No, we didn't. Just a normal Meg, weighing in at 63,000 kilograms. Or just under. All right, editor, can we get a replay on me catching the Megalodon? I think it took somewhere around 2.5 seconds total. Let's get a replay with a timer on the screen to see the exact amount of time it takes with the steady enchant. So now that we caught the Meg, it clearly proves how overpowered this rod is with steady. In fact, it's probably the best enchant so far. I know I just said Wormhole is, but Wormhole's like super unique. As far as actually making the rod even better, steady is the one, dude. Now, the last time that I used the steady enchant, you guys were begging me in the comments to go over towards Moosewood and catch, what is it, a salmon? Where it already has the plus 25% progress speed. So before we go ahead and put a different enchant on, let's make our way to Moosewood and catch the highest progress speed, which I think is the salmon. We're going to find out in a second. All right, here we go. Packed up on the dock, and let's just get fishing until we get that high progress fish. Okay, it's not this. This is just a normal box. Okay. This is ridiculous. This is... Okay, this is it. Plus 45% progress speed. Oh, wow. The laser was still going for like an extra second and a half. That is so insane! So the fish we just caught is called a sockeye salmon, and it gives you an extra 20% progress speed anyway. Plus, we've got 25% from the enchant. Plus, we've got this epic rod. So let's do this one more time. Here it is, sockeye salmon. And done. Bro, that's less than a second to catch a whole fish. I remember when I first started playing fish and I was fishing over here at the docks. Comparing that moment to what rod I have now is just absolutely mind-blowing. It used to take so long to fish here. All right, well, let's get back on our jet ski. Let's get a brand new enchant. And then you know what? Let's get the treble bass. I've only ever caught that once, so let's come back for it. But first stop, back to the Statue of Sovereignty, and let's finally start using the exalted relics. We're now officially done with all all of the enchant relics. All right, here we go. We're back down at Keeper's Altar. So let's go ahead and pop the Sundial Totem, make it nighttime. Now is the moment you guys have waited for. We're finally moving on to Exalted Relics. If you guys don't know what Exalted Relics are, well, you've been sleeping under a rock. Basically, they're new relics that came out in Fisch about 2 weeks ago. And instead of giving you the normal enchants, they give you even more overpowered enchants. So let's see which one we're going to get first. Now, there's only like 3 damn after here. So let's see what we're going to get. Oh. Okay, Immortal is super epic. I actually did have it on my list because it increases luck by 75%. But that's honestly kind of hard to test because we already have 8x luck on and the luck on the rod is already really good. I mean, let me just show you right here. It's basically just going to give us even more luck, but it's not going to change the way that the rod plays. So let's try catch something. Okay, here's a legendary and yep, instant catch or almost instant. See, it's a little bit slower now that we don't have the steady enchant. Okay, this is broken. Now that we do have Immortal, this is broken. So that's 2 Umbral Sharks in a row. This is 3 Umbral Sharks in a row. Okay, we're getting another legendary. So 4 legendaries in a row. This is Voidwood, I believe. Yes, Voidwood. Another Voidwood. No! Okay, I take it back. That enchant is absolutely overpowered in this rod as well. But keep in mind, we do have 8x luck on right now, so it's definitely quite skewed. But if we were to add it up, we get 75% extra luck on top of 150% luck. So that would give us 225% luck with this enchant, meaning it's basically the equal amount of luck as the Heaven's Rod now. But this rod is way better than the Heaven's Rod. It just doesn't give you the Heavenly Mutation. But I mean, why would you need it? You can literally catch any fish on the planet instantly. All right, so moving on. Let's go on to the next Exalted Relic and let's see what we're going to get. The ones that I'm after next are Piercing, Invincible, and Mystical. So let's see what we're going to get. Oh, there we go. Invincible allows fishing in any body of liquid. Do you guys know what this means? Do you guys know what this means? It's time to go for the Spectral Serpent, dude. Yes! Now, if you guys, for some reason, don't know, I would say the Spectral Serpent is the actual hardest fish to catch in Fisch. It moves around super sporadically. You need to use the Reinforced Rod or the brand new Invincible Enchant in order to be able to catch it with any rod now. But it still moves around so fast that if you're not using the Deep Coral or if you don't have a Resilience Enchant, it's really, really hard to catch it. But with this rod, I don't think so, dude. I don't think so, but I'm excited to go for it. So let's make our way outside and let's see if we can get this beast. All right, made it back outside, but I've just got another new idea as well. Let's first go over towards Roslet Bay and catch the Molten Banshee. Of course, that resides within the volcano, and then we'll make our way to the Spectral Serpent because I really want to get the Molten Banshee as well. And I've kind of realized now as well, we're basically going for all of the exotic fish in this video. I swear, I didn't even mean to do that. All right, so let's make our way inside, and here we go, guys. Oh! What? Why has nobody talked about this? They changed the look of the Roslet volcano. It's like overflowed like crazy, dude. Okay, so they made the parkour harder, I guess. What? I've not seen anybody talk about this. I didn't even know this happened. All right, let's see if we can cut across to the middle without dying. Easy peasy. And should we go down there? Down there looks kind of scary, actually. Let me stay up here. All right, so we should be able to get the Molten Banshee pretty quickly. Like I said, we've got 8x luck on, and now that we have Invincible, we can fish in these waters. Can we? Maybe we can't. What? It's broken. Have they changed something about the Roslet volcano? Can you only fish here with the Magma Rod now? I'm so confused. So in the past, you used to be able to fish here with the Magma Rod, Reinforced Rod, and if you had the Invincible Enchant. But it doesn't work. All right, well, you learn something new every day. I don't know if that's a bug or if they've changed something about the volcano, but I cannot fish here. All right, well, let's go back to the original plan and let's go get the Spectral Serpent. I don't like you anyway, Molten Banshee. I didn't want you. That's a total lie. I did want you. All right, so in order to go for the Spectral Serpent, you guys know where I need to go already. You've seen my videos. We need to make our way to the brine pool. So I'll just see you guys once I manage to get there. All right, here we go. We've made it to the brine pool. So obviously, I should now be able to fish in the brine pool. If I can't, there's definitely a bug going on. Okay, I can. Yeah, dude! And there goes the beam, and... Oh, wait, actually. What? That felt like it took a while to catch when it shouldn't have. Well, I mean, it's still way quicker than the Reinforced Rod. I actually can't believe this. So if you guys don't know, in the past, the only rod you could fish here with was this one. Let me find it. This one right here. And let's just look at the stats. 0% lure speed, 25% luck. Control is 0.05 and 0 resilience. So in order to fish with this rod, you used to have to do this. Click, 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 click. And after 22 shakes, you finally get a catch. And of course, the control bar is pretty terrible. So catching a Spectral Serpent used to be mega hard. But obviously, now what we can do instead is just swap over to the Sarafic Rod. And here we go. Dude, it's so insane. It's so insane! I actually can't believe that this is what Fisch has come to. This is kind of crazy, dude. I'm not sure if they're going to keep this as the max level rod forever, or if they're going to increase the levels again at some point. But honestly, I don't think they can actually do much more than this rod. I mean, if they did anything else, it would just be an instant catch, like instant, which is basically a developer rod. So I think this is probably the max level that we're ever going to get on Fisch. But anyway, enough yapping about that. What we're going to do now is catch the Spectral Serpent and see just how easy it is to get the Spectral Serpent with this rod instead. So I'm going to keep fishing until we get some luck on our side. Okay, we're getting a Brian Phantom right now. Oh, dude, it's so easy. It's any fish is the same. Whatever fish I catch, it's all the same level of difficulty. It's actually crazy. All right, let me actually swap over to truffle worms if I have any. Okay, here they are, truffle worms. And of course, let's make it nighttime because the Spectral Serpent does like nighttime and truffle worms. Okay, this should now be easier. Let's have a look. We're gonna have to do a few shakes instead. It's not instant lure anymore because I took coral off. Oh, I'm getting it. Oh, yes, look at this. No, I actually messed up. Look at that, though. 12,000 kilograms Spectral Serpent. Dude, I kind of fell asleep. I'm not going to lie. That took about 20 minutes for some reason. But when we finally did get it, it was so easy to catch. Apart from the fact that I didn't get it as a perfect catch, dude. All right, so let's actually go take a look at a Spectral Serpent we just caught. Dude, that took so much longer than I thought it would, but at least we got one. Okay, unfortunately, no mutation. It's just a 12,000 kilogram Spectral Serpent. Nice and easy. It's just the crazy part is this rod, dude. I cannot believe how fast you can catch the Spectral Serpent. Keep in mind, guys, this is the hardest fish to catch in Fisch. And we got it in like a second, maybe 2 seconds. That's insane! They definitely need to nerf this rod, dude. It's way too strong. It kind of ruins fish in a weird way. But we're not going to be done yet. There's actually one more really cool Exalted Relic enchant that I want to go for, and that is the Piercing Enchant. So just like the steady enchant that we used earlier where it finishes off the bar quicker, we're basically going to do that same thing with the Piercing Enchant that provides slashes. So you know, like the Tryhard Rod and the No Life Rod? Well, we're going to put that exact same passive, the slashing passive, on the Sarafic Rod. It's going to be so insane, dude. All right, so let's back up and make our way down to Keeper's Altar one last time. So, of course, we've got to change it to nighttime. Let's do that once again. And we only have 6 Exalted Relics, so I'm really hoping we get this on the first go. I really don't want to waste my Exalted Relics. Oh, whoa. Why is it so dark? Oh, it's my settings. Okay. All right, let's go for the enchant and let's see what happens. Please be piercing. Oh, wait, Quantum? Dude, Quantum would be so sick for grinding money. All right, you know what? We've got to test Quantum. We just have to test Quantum. Let's do one night of grinding money and see how much money we can make. And then we'll come back and do the piercing enchant if possible. So in order to do that, let's head on over to the best money-making spot right now in the game, which is the Grand Reef. Dude, I'm so excited. What? We might be able to make millions. All right, I'll catch you guys once I'm over at the Grand Reef. All right, here we go. Made it to the Grand Reef. Let's jump off here. Brilliant. Get past the hippie dude. So what I'm going to do, as you guys can see, currently it's nighttime. I'm going to pop one sundial totem. As soon as it turns to daytime, we're going to get fishing until it's nighttime again. So that's normally about 12 minutes of fishing. And the last time I did this, we used the Heaven's Rod with Quantum on it, and we made around 251,000 cash in one day. So if we make more than that, this is now the best money-making rod in the game. All right, let's go ahead and use the sundial totem. As soon as it turns to daytime, we'll get fishing. All right, there we go. It's officially nighttime, guys. I'm not gonna lie, that was insane. Wait, how much did I catch? If I go down, oh wait, okay, I still had some fish. Let's be honest, I still had some fish from before, but if we just take away about 100,000, the rest was caught here. So let's have a look. So I started catching round about here, just after the Spectral Serpent. Look how many fish I caught, dude. Look how much I caught in one day. On the Heaven's Rod, when I did this test, we had about 2 or 3 lines caught in a day. Here, we've got about 11. So anyway, let's go sell and see how much we made, and we'll just take away somewhere around 100,000 cash for all the other stuff we caught today. Because I didn't catch that much before this. What? 1.1 million? Surely not. Okay, wait, I've got to do the test again. That's insane. It cannot be that much. Wait a second. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it back to daytime, do the test again for you guys just to make it fair. Because I know a lot of you will be saying, oh, it's because of what you had earlier. And you are right. I had a lot of stuff earlier. So let's do this test again. I'm going to go for it until it's nighttime. I'm going to go from day to nighttime once again, and I'll just see you guys once I'm finished and it's nighttime. We'll keep it fair. All right, let's get this one last fish, and then we should be done because it has just turned to nighttime. All right, there we go. As you can see, it's officially nighttime. So let's go to the backpack and have a look. How many fish did we catch this time? Dude, look at this. Look at this. We literally got so many. This rod is crazy, bro. All right, so what happens when we go sell inventory? So you guys saw last time I already sold inventory, so it should be on 0. So whatever we get now is the real number. No way! 548,000! No! Bro, how is that real? You're telling me I can make 500,000 in 10 minutes? Bro, this rod is broken! Honestly, how is this real? I can make 500,000 with just this rod and quantum on it? That is so insane. All right, I take it all back. This is probably the best enchant that you can actually put on this rod. That is so crazy, dude. I'm not even exaggerating. 500,000 in 10 minutes is insane. Well, let's move on to the very final enchant that we're going to be doing today. And of course, that's going to be the piercing enchant. So for this, we're going to have to use some more exalted relics. I just want to see, can we catch fish even faster with piercing? So let's make our way over towards Statue of Sovereignty. All right, we made it down into Keeper's Altar one more time. So let's go ahead and pull out the exalted relics, and let's see. Are we going to be able to get piercing? I only have 5 exalted relics left. All right, let's pop this one. Oh my days, the Bacha look is going crazy. Let's go. Piercing. Rod has a chance to stab fish while reeling. So that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. Now when we fish, it's actually going to stab the fish as well. So let's test it out here quickly. Okay, here we go. So we're getting the fish. Is it going to do a stab? Oh, wait, it actually didn't even do a stab. It has like no time to do a stab. Okay, let's see one more time. Oh, whoa. Okay, that's not worth it at all. Let's try one more time. So because the rod is going so quick, it's actually not even worth having piercing on. What? So basically what this enchant is supposed to do is the same as the Tryhard Rod and the no life rod. So if I just show you guys quickly with the no life rod, when we cast it out, you'll see here how it does the red slashes. You see those slashes? It's supposed to do that with piercing. But because the other rod is so fast, it doesn't even do it. So I guess piercing is absolutely not worth it on the new rod. Well, there you go, guys. That's going to be it for today. In my opinion, the 2 best enchants to put on this rod are 1, steady, because it catches the fish almost instantly. It basically takes 1 second to catch a whole fish. Or probably the even better one, especially if you want to make a ton of money, is quantum. I literally made 500,000 in 10 minutes with this rod plus quantum. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to subscribe and leave your Roblox usernames in the comments to be entered into the massive giveaway. And with that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. How many Megalodons can you catch with different mutations? Probably not many, right? Well, with this brand new super broken rod, it always allows you to catch an infinite amount of mutations on any Megalodon. So today we're putting it to the test. I'm going to set a 2-hour timer and try to catch as many mutations on a Megalodon as possible. But just before we do that, you guys only have 2 days left to enter into my massive 114,000 Robux giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe and comment your Roblox usernames. And we're in. And today, guys, we're going to be switching it up a little bit. As you can see, currently, I'm obviously down in the Mariana Vale, but we've got to make our way out because I'm going to be putting a rod to the test. If you haven't figured it out by now, it's going to be this rod that I'm holding right here. This is the $10 million rod. It's called the Zenith Rod. And honestly, everyone has kind of brushed it to the side. As I'm sure you guys know, most people are talking about this rod instead, the Ethereal Prism Rod. This is the rod that costs 15 million, and let's be honest, it is definitely worth it. I now have 78 8 million cash just because of this rod. But for some reason, everyone has forgotten about the Rod of Zenith, and to be honest, I still think it has a place in Fisch. And I'm gonna prove it to you. Now, in order to prove it to you, I first need to get out of here. Now, unfortunately, there still isn't a portal down at the level 4 area, at least at the time of recording this. So in order to get out, I, of course, have to take the submarine. This is gonna take so long. All right, let's come to the glowy man right here. Glowy shipwright. Submarine, please, brother. All right, I'm gonna speed up this part just so that you guys aren't wasting a gazillion years off of your life with me. Uh-oh. Guys, this might be the end. What has happened to me? Oh, no. I'm completely stuck against the wall. Oh, dude, do I just abort mission? You know what? Let's try this. Let's try this. What's going to happen? What could possibly go wrong if I abort the submarine, guys? All right, we're out. Oh, I'm dead. I'm back in the calm zone. Oops. All right, I guess I'll just skip this part until I actually make my way outside. Wow, finally, I have made it outside. Dude, that journey from level 4 to all the way outside legit takes like 20 minutes. That is crazy. All right, well, now that we're outside, I can finally demonstrate to you guys why this rod is so epic and why I'm going to be using it in today's video. So let me just show you right here quickly if we go shake a few times. All right, check this out, guys. The longer I hold the fish on the bar for, the more the mutation chance increases, but the more the resilience decreases. So let's do that again. Wait, does it have to be a perfect catch? I think it has to be a perfect catch. Okay, we're getting it as a perfect. You can see the mutation chance is increasing, the resilience is decreasing. And we actually didn't get a mutation. That's crazy. Okay, let's try this again, see if we get a mutation. There we go. We've got a glossy squid. Now, let me just double check. If I let go of the perfect catch, do I lose the mutation? So right now, we're building the mutation. You can see it there. And if I let it go... What? Okay, that didn't used to be a thing. When the rod first came out, you could let go and get back onto the control bar, and it still worked. Okay, so it's going to be a perfect catch. Got you. Well, in today's challenge, what I'm going to be doing is trying to get a Megalodon in every single mutation in just 2 hours. Yep, this is going to be another insane time challenge. Basically, what I've got to do is spawn a ton of Megalodons and get them all as a perfect catch. Oh boy, buckle in, guys. This is going to be a rough video on my mental sanity once again. Now, if I just show you guys, currently I've got an Exalted Relic enchant on this rod. I've got Immortal on it. Immortal gives us an extra 75% luck, meaning that currently I have 220% luck. The lure speed is 85, which is pretty good. Control 0.15, which is okay. Resilience 15%, which is okay. So in order to do this video, I don't really need it. Actually, wait. Yes, I do. We need to go visit our bearded friend. All right, let me go get my jet ski and let's start this journey. I'm not going to start the timer just yet. I'll start the timer once we spawn the first Megalodon in. All right, so our first destination before we go behind Ancient Islay is I'm going to make my way to Sunstone Island. All right, let's get through here past the merchant. Why am I stuck on everything today? Just let me go. All right, here we go. We're at our best friend's hut. Of course, it's Merlin. Now, normally I would take the door, but today I'm feeling a little frisky. Let's get in through the window. Does this still work? It does. Yo, what's up, Merlin? All right, hook me up with like 2 and a bit hours of your luck, please, buddy. All right, I went a little bit overboard. You guys know me. I don't know why I do that every time with the Merlin's luck, but I've got 3 hours and 20 minutes of Merlin's luck, even though we definitely don't need that much. All right, here we go. Get hyped, guys. So we don't need anything from Statue of Sovereignty because, like I said, I've got the Immortal enchant on this rod anyway. Next up, let's go behind Ancient Islay. Editor, let's get hyped. And here we go. We've made it to our destination. So we're behind Ancient Islay. Now, you guys know what I'm going to do. You've seen me do this 10 gazillion times. Of course, it's Sundial Totem popping time. And I need to get away from here because the sea is dangerous, apparently. I don't see any danger. Oh, there it is. All right, for this next part, I'm not going to speed it up. But I will give you guys a flash warning on the screen right now. Let's see how many Sundial Totems it's going to take to spawn in our first Megalodon. Hopefully, we've got a lucky Megalodon server here. Let's find out. Nah! This is crazy, bro. I've been going for like how long? For so long. I cannot get it. It's been like 30 plus minutes or something. All right, what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna set my spawn point to Ancient Islay instead of down at the Mariana Vale. And the reason for this is I'm actually gonna restart my server. As you can see, I only have 2 hours and 30 minutes left of Merlin's luck. So I've already spent an hour just trying to spawn a mega. This is so nuts, dude. Now, sometimes when this happens, it's all right, honestly. All you've got to do is reset your server, and you can actually get a better spawn rate on megs depending on what server you get. It's all kind of RNG, but we can make the odds a little better just by setting our spawn point here and restart my server. All right, let's set our innkeeper spawn point here. There it is. All right, guys, I'm going to reset the server. I'm going to get the meg to spawn in. I'll just skip this part, and I'll see you once I get the Megalodon. Okay, finally, dude. We got a Megalodon to spawn in. Now, we do have an ancient meg circling us, but that doesn't mean we're actually going to catch it as ancient. All right, for the next part, you guys know what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend some Robux, and yes, the February Robux giveaway is still on, and it's now at an incredible 115,000 Robux, or it might even be higher by the time that I finish this video. So make sure you guys are subscribed and comment down below your Roblox usernames to be entered into that massive giveaway. All right, we've got 8x luck on. We've got Merlin's luck for 2 hours and 23 minutes. So now that we've got the first meg, let's start a 2-hour timer. For the next 2 hours, I'm going to challenge myself to catch as many Megalodons in as many mutations as possible, because I actually don't have a meg in every mutation yet. So editor, begin that timer at the top. Now, first things first, I'm actually going to swap to deep coral bait. This is just because the resilience on this rod is only 15%, and to be honest with you guys, my fishing has been pretty terrible recently. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Oh, wait, what am I doing? Wait, okay, I can let go of every fish that's not the Megalodon. I'm lost already, dude. I've been doing too many challenge videos. All right, what I should really be doing is skipping everything that's not the meg, but I just want to see, is it working? Oh, wait, can you get a carbon crate in a mutation? Oh, yeah, you can. What? All right, let's see if we can get a sea pickle mutated. So the mutation chance is now pretty high. What? We didn't get it mutated? Nah. All right, from now on, I'm basically just going to skip anything that's not the Megalodon. Let's get right into it, guys. Give me my first meg. Oh, here we go. Okay, our first one. Yo, wait! It's scorched. I can see it in the water already. Wait, did we already get it scorched without even having to get this mutation chance? That's crazy, bro. All right, wait. I didn't get it as a perfect chance, but I've still got the mutation chance going as well. Is that because we've reached the max of 10x? Okay, let me test this. If I now let it go so it's not a perfect catch. Oh, okay. So I think if it reaches 10x on the bar here and resilience of 5, then that actually makes it get stuck. So it doesn't have to be a perfect catch. I think, anyway. I'm just totally guessing, guys. I'll be honest with you. I'm guessing like crazy here. All right, so let's see. Is it going to be scorched like the water said, or are we actually going to get something else here? All right, first meg of the day. Look at that beauty. It's only a normal. It's not ancient. But let's have a look. What did we actually cook here? First meg. Oh, okay. So the rod does actually change what it is. So we got a silver Megalodon. Wait, I think I have had a silver meg before. Let me have a look. Yeah, okay. I've had one before, but it was a little bit smaller. It was 63,000 kilograms. This one is 65,000 kilograms. Let's go! First meg of the day. It's not a new mutation for me, but I'll take it, dude. Still looks pretty cool. Look at that eye. It's got a Bacha blue eye. All right, so let's keep it going. We're only 4 minutes into the challenge. Let's see how long it takes to get another meg. Now, if you guys don't see me popping sundial totems, it's because we've got Bacha number 2 doing it, as you can see at the top, and it's just me and him in my server. Shout out to Bacha number 2 for helping me with these crazy videos, aka just me on my other computer. All right, I'll see you guys once we get another Megalodon to spawn in. Yo! I finally got another meg. Guys, it has been 56 minutes already. Oh, bro, I only have an hour and 4 minutes left of this challenge. Basically, I've had to restart my server so many times because I just couldn't get a Megalodon to spawn in. It's actually been crazy. Well, regardless, let's go ahead and find this Megalodon, even though I've lost my 8x luck now as well. Oh, this is so sad, dude. Wait, but where's this meg? Is it on the other side? Oh, it's here. Okay, I found it. Dude, that is in such a weird spot. It's so far away from Ancient Islay. All right, once again, guys, I'm going to put the 8x luck on just because, trust me, I'm going to need it. Actually, I probably don't even need it. Let's be honest. I've got a very good rod here. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm addicted to spending Robux, all right? All right, well, here we go. We've got 8x luck on. Oh, this. Okay, I found myself a good server. Oh, and I got the meg straight away. So I've got to go for a perfect catch until we get the 10x, I'm pretty sure. Once I have the 10x, then we can chill. In fact, I might as well just go for the perfect catch anyway, to be honest. Okay, there we go. We've got the 10x chance of getting a mutation. And here we go, guys. Mutated Meg time. Okay, it's a normal Megalodon. It's not an Ancient. That's okay, though. We're chilling. And there it is, the Megalodon. Okay, let's have a look at this beast. We'll refresh. Scroll down. Oh, wait. Okay, I got a greedy. Hey, I'll take that, dude. I think I already have a greedy Megalodon. Let me have a look at my Megalodon collection right here. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is my other greedy. It weighs 60,000 kilograms. So this one's actually bigger. My other one is this size. It's a little bit smaller. All right, so far we've only had duplicate mutations, but you know what? I'll take it. The only downside is we only have an hour left on the clock. How many more can I get in just one more hour? Let's see. I've got Bacha number 2 already on the Sundial Totems, and I'm hoping this is finally my lucky Megalodon server, because as you guys can see, as soon as I started up this one, we got a Megalodon, we got a Silla, and we got a Kraken within about 2 minutes of the server being up. So let's hope we can get more. All right, guys, I finally got another Megalodon spawning. There's literally only 35 minutes left on the clock, and where is this Meg? Also, we got Aurora Borealis naturally, which is actually really bad, because that now means I have to wait 10 minutes for it to go away just so I can keep popping Sundial Totems. Yeah, we got cooked by the natural Aurora Borealis, dude. All right, let's see how long it actually takes to get the Megalodon, and since we do have time, I might as well catch everything in between. I mean, I cannot spawn another Meg anyway, so let's just see what we're gonna get here. So far, wait, how many Megs have I done? Just 2? Just 2 Megs? That's crazy, bro. All right, what have we got here? A mythic fish. All right, let me get this in a mutation. That would be kind of nice, actually. I want to get this and maybe a colossal squid whilst we wait for the Megalodon. That'd be pretty cool. All right, here it comes. What mutation? We just got a normal mythic fish. Is my rod broken? What is going on? That's diabolical, bro. We had 10x chance of mutation and we just got it normal. That's crazy. Ah, there we go. Okay, we got darkened anglerfish. Ooh, wait, that's a first. Fossilized sea pickle. I've never had that before. That's crazy. Oh, and here's the Meg. Okay, let's lock in, guys. Let's get this super high mutation chance of 10x. Gotta make sure I'm getting as a perfect catch here. Okay, there we go. We've got the mutation chance 10x. Resilience is 5, but we're chilling because we've got deep coral on. As you can see, the Meg is fully stuck in this corner here, so we're absolutely fine. All right, easy peasy. Show me the Megalodon easy. What mutation do I even want? Amber, maybe? I've never had an amber Meg. Or have I? Maybe I have. I don't even know, guys. Okay. Oh, look at the sky. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful, dude. The way that they've made Aurora Borealis look in this game is so sick. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's have a look at what Meg we caught. Scroll down. Oh, wait. I got a big darkened Megalodon. I actually don't think I've ever had a darkened Meg. And we got it as a big. Wait. I can't even see it. It's that big. Oh, that looks terrible. That looks so bad. It's just fully black. I will say, though, the eyes and the mouth being fully black are kind of cool. But the fact that the whole Meg is just black, I don't know, bro. It doesn't look that sick. I mean, compare this Megalodon to this one I've got right here. Which one are you going to pick as your favorite? Come on. It's got to be this mutation. All right, well, what I've got to do now, I've got to wait for the Aurora Borealis to disappear. There is now officially only 30 minutes left on the clock of me trying to get more mutated Megs. Are we going to be able to catch any more? I don't even know, dude. My luck has been cooked with spawning these Megs in. But I'll give it some time and let's see what happens. All right, guys, I got another Megalodon to spawn in just in time, and I only have 8 minutes left on the clock now. Oh, this is going to be close, bro. This is going to be close. I want to get this one, and maybe we have enough time to get one more. Honestly, I thought I was going to be able to catch way more Megalodons than that within 2 hours, but I guess I just got mega unlucky today. All right, I'm going to skip anything that's not the Meg. Come on, give me this Meg. Okay, we're getting a sea pickle. Let's skip that. Oh, yes. Okay, we're getting the Megalodon already. So let me make sure to get it up to the mutation 10x. Okay, sick. All right, we've got it onto the 10x mutation chance. We've got resilience on 5. All we've got to do is catch this Meg and then get spamming the Sundial Totems for the next one. So I'm going to get Bacha number 2 to start popping the Sundial Totems already. Just so the second I catch this one, we can try to get one more. We only have 6 minutes left on the clock, guys. Come on. Let's lock in. Oh, it's an Ancient. I'll take it, dude. Thank you very much. Okay, there we go. Ancient Megalodon. We've got Bacha number 2 already doing the sundial totems. Let me go ahead and refresh. What did we actually get? Oh, yo! We got a translucent! Oh, they look so sick, bro. It's like my own cheap version of the Phantom Megalodon. Wait, do I already have a translucent, though? Translucent. I swear I actually already had a translucent Meg. Oh, I do. Oh, and it's an ancient as well. This one's just a little bit bigger. This one's 54,000. My last one was exactly 50,000. Okay. Apparently, I'm a little bit cursed with getting duplicate mutations at the moment. I mean, I basically have every single Meg in the game anyway. So that's probably why. But we do still have 5 minutes left on the clock. So let's see if we can get one more Meg to spawn in, guys. Oh, no! We only have 10 seconds left on the clock. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No! It is so over, bro. The challenge is over. In the end, how many Megs did I even catch? 3? 4? I don't even know. Wait, I still have 20 minutes left of Merlin's luck, though. Did we just try to catch one more to end off the video? You know what? Let's do that. I'm gonna wait until we get one more. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get that many within 2 hours, but it is what it is. Let's get one more Meg in here, and let's see what epic mutation we can get on it. Bro, finally, after a gazillion years, I got another Megalodon spawn in. As you guys can see, I no longer even have Merlin's luck. So this will definitely be the last one that I go for. Let's just go ahead and get it. I can't remember if this is going to be the 4th one or the 5th one of the video, but I'm just hoping that we get a really cool mutation on it. All right, looks like we're actually getting a colossal squid here. Let's see if we can get this mutated as well. I'm pretty sure I actually have the colossal squid in almost every mutation in the game now. All right, here we go. Ooh, we got an albino colossal squid. All right, that's actually pretty cool. Although it didn't look albino at all when it came out the water. It just looked red. Oh, yes. Okay, here we go. We're getting the last Meg of the day. Come on, bro. Make it a good one, please. I honestly don't even know what mutation I'm trying to get, to be honest with you guys. Like, I've completely forgotten what mutations I have on the Meg. I think maybe I'm missing electric, something like that. Let's see. And here we go. Okay, Meg time. What's it gonna be? Okay, it's a normal Megalodon. That's fine. And there we go. We got the Meg. Honestly, I cannot believe in 3.5 hours. Actually, it's been more like 4 hours now. We've only managed to get like 4 Megalodons, bro. That is honestly so bad. But let's scroll down to the bottom and see what we got. What? Are you kidding me? I got another darkened Megalodon. Nah, bro. This time it's only 57,000 kilograms as well. We got cooked. All right, what about the albino colossal squid? What does that look like? That is actually pretty cool. I'll take that. So there you go, guys. Maybe this rod really can be worth it after all. I know everybody's been talking about the Ethereal Prism Rod, because let's be honest, it's only 5 million more and it can make you so much money back. But if you want to get cool mutations on a ton of your fish, I still highly recommend going for the Rod of the Zenith. I wasn't able to fully show you everything it's capable of because I kind of got cooked on the Megs, but it does now mean that you can basically catch any fish in any mutation really, really easily. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to subscribe to win yourself the massive February giveaway pot. And with that, I'll catch you in the next video. The Wormhole Enchant gives players a 45% chance of catching a fish from any spawn. So what happens if you combine this enchant with the insanely overpowered Rod of Forgotten Fang? Will the Megalodon make this enchant completely game-breaking? Well, in order to find out, I'm about to spend 5 minutes fishing at every location around Fisch to see which area will grant us the most luck and whether the Wormhole enchant is worth it. Oh, and make sure to subscribe as I'm giving away a massive 50,000 Robux once we reach 400,000 subscribers. And we're in! So, the first thing that I'm going to do just before I go to any islands is actually come over here and buy some more coral geodes. Now, the reason that I'm going to do this is because, honestly, I just need more bait. If we have a look, I'm stocked up on quite a lot of stuff, but I kind of want some more truffle worms. So, let's go ahead and quickly get some of these. All right, that should do 1,767. Now, it's just time to open them. And there we go. And if we now take a look, I have 541 truffle worms. So let's now finally head outside. And the next thing that I need to do is to, of course, put the clever enchant on the Forgotten Fang Rod. Jet ski, please, sire. All right, so we made it down to the Keeper's Altar. Now we're just going to go to the enchant table and, of course, get the Wormhole enchant on the Rod of Forgotten Fang. Enchant number 1, what are we going to get? Okay, we got Scrap, a 60% chance to not consume bait. That is definitely not what we want. We've got Breeze, dazed, mutated, steady, seeking, the worst abyssal. No. Oh, we're getting kind of cooked. What is going on? Dude, we are getting everything apart from Wormhole. I've done about 50 enchant relics already. Oh, wait, there we go. I wasn't even paying attention. We got Wormhole. Guys, I'm not joking. I've been doing it for 20 minutes. I've used about 75 relics for that. All right, well, now that we have Wormhole, as you can see at the bottom, it says 45% chance to catch a fish from a random place. Now, the reason that this is going to be so important is because maybe, just maybe, we could catch a Megalodon using Wormhole. So what I'm going to do next is test out the rod on every single island, and we're gonna find out where it's best to fish whilst using Wormhole. Now, to be honest, Wormhole shouldn't really have any effect on wet fish because it catches a fish from a random place, but I still just want to test out if it's better to fish in certain areas for like money, XP, and just to see if it has any effect on the Wormhole enchant. All right, so now that we're back outside, let's get on the jet ski, and you know what? Let's actually start at the Statue of Sovereignty. So let's just start by fishing in the sea. This shouldn't really have any effect, but let's just see what we managed to get. So the first thing I noticed taking Hasty off is that it's a lot slower to actually get the lure. Yeah, that's taking a while. Well, good thing we used all of those coral geodes earlier, because now I can go into my equipment bag, and I'm actually going to use rapid catches. So this increases our lure speed by 35, and because the current lure speed is 45% already, this would put us up to 80% lure speed whilst using rapid catches. So let's see how this works now. 1 shake, 2 shakes, 3, 4. Okay, it's still taking a while. Oh no, we just got a box. So I think to make it fair, what I'm gonna do is spend 5 minutes fishing on every island, and let's just see what the best thing that we can get is from each island. Ooh, you see that? The Wormhole enchant worked. Okay, that was actually such a sick animation. The pink and the blue. Okay, we got an anglerfish. Not really what we were after. Okay, once again, Wormhole kicking in right there. Now, what I'm really looking for is for Wormhole to kick in whilst the Meg jumps out the water with a fish. So that should be on the next go, I believe. We'll see. Okay, not this one, the go after. But the Wormhole did work on this one as well. Okay, am I going to see a Meg on this go? Where's my Meg? It should be on the 5th catch. This one, maybe? Is my Meg here? No? Interesting. Oh, wait, it's 5 perfect catches. Okay, we've got to do 5 perfects. Oh, we've got a pyro grub. Wait, I've actually never had one of those before, I don't think. No, I messed up the perfect catch. Oh, wait, there's the Meg anyway. What? That wasn't even a perfect catch. I am so confused right now. Is it perfect catch or perfect cast? No, perfect catches. Oh, it doesn't have to be consecutive perfect catches. It's just 5 perfect catches. Got you. That's 1. That's 2. 3. 4, and this next one should be it. Okay, wait, that's the 5th perfect catch. So now we should be able to see the Meg. Let's see if we get Wormhole Meg. Okay, we've got Wormhole on the fish. Let's see if we get the Wormhole Meg after as well. Where's the Meg? There it is. Oh, no, I think it got a sardine. Oh, I got an Arctic chart, dude. It looks so funny with the Meg jumping out with just a tiny little fish. All right, well, that is 5 minutes up at Statue of Sovereignty. Unfortunately, our best catch ended up being a pyro grub. I honestly don't even know where you actually get these from. Do you get it from the volcano? I have no idea. I don't think I've ever caught one of those before, so I'll take that as somewhat of a W. But anyway, time to move on to location number 2, Sunstone Island. For location number 2, we're going to be fishing right next to Merlin's hut. So we're up on Sunstone's Island. I'm going to set myself up all the way up here, and let's see if we catch a fish. It actually works. Okay, we need them all to be perfect catches just so that I get the Meg as many times as possible. So we got a big red tang. Okay, we got Wormhole on this one. What's this going to be? A chub? No. Okay, wait. We got Wormhole on this one, but it says plus 20% progress speed. What could this be? Oh, Hex Sockeye Salmon, dude. All right, well, on the next attempt, we should see the Megalodon come out from somewhere, so let's watch out for it. Oh, and we got Wormhole. Okay. Okay, where's the Meg gonna come from? There it is. What's the Meg holding? I can't even see anything in its mouth. A sardine, dude. But we did get a magic thread as well. All right, well, I'm going to keep fishing here for the next 5 minutes, and let's see what the rarest thing that we can catch is. Oh, we've got a pufferfish. That's not bad. Oh, my Megalodon. It doesn't look like it got anything big. It got another chinfish. Okay, I got double phantom ray. Not bad. And this is the last catch before we move on to the next location. So we ended up getting a trumpet fish. In the end, the rarest thing we caught from Sunstone Island ended up being this Napoleon fish. So honestly, that was pretty terrible, but let's move on to location number 3. Location number 3, of course, brings us to Roslet Bay. For Roslet Bay, I'm actually going to fish by Roslet Pond, so let's get set up next to the NPCs, and let's get fishing. Oh, look at a Meg! Dude, no way, that's so sick. A Meg coming out of a pond. Let's go. Here comes the Meg. It's holding a perch. There it is. There's the Meg. Dude, it's holding almost nothing because it's got a minnow. No way, dude. That is so funny. It's hilarious when it has the tiniest fish in the game. All right, well, it's been 5 minutes at Roslyn Pond, and the best thing that we got... What did we even get, dude? I think the best thing we got is a scorched perch, or maybe a paleoniscus. I don't know. To be honest, the whole progress kind of sucked. So let's move on to the next one, and a pretty anticipated one, Forsaken Shores. Here we go. Yeet! All right, for this one, we're definitely not going to be fishing in the sea. We've got to go over to the little pond where you can catch the captain's goldfish. Now, for this one, I will actually swap off of the speed catchers, and I'm going to go to the truffle worm. All right, let's see if this helps. I mean, our lure speed is going to be slower, but hopefully our luck is going to be better. So start the 5-minute timer, and let's see what we get. It looks like we're starting it off with just a normal crate. No way! Look at the Meg coming out of this tiny little pond. That is hilarious. We're getting a legendary. I can't tell what it is just by the way that it looks in the water, but let's see, I guess. Oh, a Dumbo octopus. Again, I'm not sure if I've ever even had one of those. Okay, it looks like we're getting some sort of a blaze fish with Wormhole here. Big ember perch. Okay, not bad. All right, time is almost up at Forsaken Shores, and to be honest, I haven't really had anything good here. Not even a single captain's goldfish either, which is crazy. Okay, we've got a pale tank. We're going to see the Megalodon. Not yet. Okay, let me do one more for the Megalodon. No, not a Corsair. I think this is the Meg catch. Let's see. Oh, no, it isn't. Okay, we have one more chance. Okay, give me something good. Is this another octopus? I guess we're going to find out. No, it can't be. A piranha? Is this the Meg catch? No! Look at it. It's so small. To be fair, it basically doubled the weight of the piranha, which is somewhat better, I guess. Anyway, on to the next island. Forsaken Shores kind of sucked. That was not good. Yeet! All right, island number 5 will be Terrapin Island. So, where should I fish here? Let's see if we can fish inside the island first. I've actually never fished here. If not, we're just gonna have to fish in the sea once again. Dude, it's just trees! I guess let's get set up on the little boat here. Let's ring the bell and get fishing. All right, first catch, what's it gonna be? The only problem with this challenge is, 1, I am fishing in the sea most of the time, and 2, I mean, I'm using Wormhole, so what am I even doing? Let's keep going, though. That was a nice, perfect catch there. Okay, here we go. Wormhole. We just need to keep getting perfect catches. Keep spawning the Meg. The angelfish. Okay. There's the Meg, and he has a tiny little fish. It's a sea bass. 4.6 kilograms, though. That's a good upgrade. Okay, we've got Wormhole, and I'm pretty sure this is the Meg catch. And this is the last catch on Terrapin Island as we've run out of 5 minutes. So let's see what we get. Is there going to be a Meg? There it is. 0.5 kilograms. Dude, that is so good. I love it when the Meg comes out with almost nothing in its mouth. That's amazing. All right, well, on to the next island. Yeet! Look at my feet! All right, so our next stop is, of course, Snowcap Island. So, let's see what we managed to get here. I mean, we could get a Colossal Squid here. If we got Colossal Squid with the Meg, that would be pretty cool. Okay, the first catch is actually from Wormhole, and we got Swordfish. Okay, not bad, not bad. By the way, I forgot to mention, Terrapin Island was completely terrible. They should rename it Terrible Island, because we basically got nothing there, so I didn't even show you guys the rarest fish that we caught. I'm pretty sure it was actually the angelfish. Oh, okay, we're getting a legendary. What's this gonna be? Can we get us a perfect catch? Oh, easy. Easy. Oh, what's darkened moonwood? I have never had that before. Wow, okay. That's pretty cool, I guess. Okay, we're getting Wormhole. Oh, no. It's a crate. See, this is why Wormhole can actually be kind of terrible. Yeah, we just got a quality bait crate. Okay, Wormhole again. Oh, we got Piranha. Oh, there's the Meg as well. Dude, I swear we've had the Meg catch a Piranha so many times now. Wait, what is this? It's green in the water. Wait, this could be something good. And we've got Wormhole. A brine shrimp. Oh, wait, you catch this from the brine pool. Wait, to be fair, that's actually pretty cool. But I'm pretty sure I've caught a lot of these in the past. Yeah, 75, 93, 73. All right, we definitely don't need brine shrimp. Let's keep it going. Okay, we've got Wormhole again, and we've got a dinger. Minus 60% progress. What's this going to be? Is this a moonfish? It kind of looks like a moonfish in the water. If I've got this correct, I'm a genius. Or maybe not. Oh, we didn't get as a perfect catch. Oh, okay, a vault fish. All right, you know what? That's actually not bad. We got that from Wormhole. Okay, we've got another Wormhole, and this is going to be the last catch before we have to leave Snowcap Island. Ooh, a void fin mahi. Dude, you can only get those from Vertigo. That's okay. That's something different. So the rarest thing we ended up getting at Snowcap Island was, it was actually the vault fish. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty nice catch, but nothing insane. We're kind of getting cooked in this challenge so far, I can't lie. But anyway, on to the next island. All right, so the next island we've landed at is the OG Moosewood. Now, I'm not going to fish in the sea see here, I'm actually going to go up towards the pond. Because we are using Wormhole, the whole idea is that you're supposed to be able to get any epic fish from pretty much anywhere. So let's see what we managed to catch whilst fishing in the Moosewood pond. Okay, there we go. We got Wormhole straight away. What is that beast in the water? Look at its teeth. Oh, we got the new Zifactinus. I'm pretty sure that's what you catch from Ancient Isles, right? That one was introduced in Ancient Isles, I think. So there you go. You can literally come and fish at Moosewood as long as you have Wormhole, and you can still get pretty good stuff. Oh, we got Wormhole again. 2 in a row. Nurse Shark. Look at that, dude. Oh, and there was a Meg. A Meg came out at Moosewood. No way. I wasn't even paying attention. Dude, imagine being a complete noob. You're fishing at Moosewood for the first time. Oh, wait. I can't even talk. We're getting a mythic. What is this? It's all green. Oh, we just got a mutated shark from Moosewood. No way. If you guys don't know, you can only get the mutated shark from the depths. So imagine being a complete noob. You come to fish at Moosewood for the very first time. You're level 1. And you just see someone pull out a mutated shark. That's so crazy. We've got a dinger. Minus 65% progress. What is this going to be? Dude, Moosewood has insane luck. Oh, it's a turkey. Let's go. All right, dude. That is not bad at all. So that is 5 minutes up at Moosewood. In the end, the best thing that we ended up catching was probably the mutated shark, actually. That is super rare to get a depths mutated shark from Moosewood. I don't know, dude. That is pretty crazy to me. Unfortunately, we didn't get it with the Megalodon. Otherwise, that would have been double crazy. But anyway, time to move on to the next island. So the next island we're going to is, of course, Mushgrove Swamp. So let's go ahead and just fish anywhere in here. I'm going to get set up right here. Okay, we've got Wormhole straight away once again. What is this going to be? Oh, we got a bone? What? I guess it's a new catch. Oh, and the Meg came out with a bone in its mouth. Wait, no, I missed it. That would have been hilarious if I saw that. Wait, can we get a slow-mo replay with the Meg holding the bone? That's amazing. Okay, we got Wormhole once again. This isn't anything great, but let's see what it is. Oh, we didn't get perfect catch. I messed up. We've got a mullet. Wormhole again. What is going on? Sea bass. Nothing great. We've got an upside down fish here. What is this? Albino marsh gar. Not bad. Okay, we've got Wormhole again. I don't think it's anything great. Ah, it's a chub. Oh, look, he's got the bait crate. That's actually pretty cool. Wait, we got Wormhole, but I'm pretty sure we're getting a marsh gar. So we got Wormhole, but we're getting the native fish anyway. Haha, no! We got cooked on that one. Okay, we've got a dinger. This one isn't Wormhole, so this is straight up from here. Let's see what it is. Oh, a handfish. Okay, not bad, not bad. And another marsh gar. And that is the last fish as we're all out of time at Mushgrove Swamp. So let's catch this and let's move on to the next island. We've got magic thread though. That's not bad. So the rarest catch at Mushgrove Swamp actually ended up being the handfish. Look at this cute little dude. And for the very last island, we're off to Ancient Islay. Oh no, I'm getting destroyed by the booby traps. Okay, I live to tell the tale. So of course we're gonna come to the most popular fishing spot. What? What I was saying was we're going to come to the most popular fishing spot, which is by this waterfall right here. And that's, of course, the entrance to the ancient archives. I have no idea why I was squatting. Okay, what's the first catch going to be? A fish barrel. No good. Okay, we've got a big cobia. Not bad. We've got a hyneria. Oh, there we go. Finally something good. We've got a second hyneria. Not bad at all. Okay, we're getting Wormhole. And that is a corsair right there. That right there. I recognize that tail anywhere. That's straight from Forsaken Shores Pond. Yeah. Second Wormhole. Looks like it's something tiny. Oh, sardine. 0.1 kilograms. Dude, I really wish we got Meg on that one. That would have been so funny. All right, you know what? We're actually not really getting Wormhole that often here. Let me try go for a little trick shot. All right, here we go. Wormhole. Oh, we did get Wormhole. Let's see if it's going to be anything good. Oh. All right, never again. Cobia once again. Oh, and there's the Meg holding a tiny little fish. Second cobia. All right, we only have 1 minute left. Let's see if we can catch anything good. We've got piranha. We've got mullet. We've got sardine. Okay, we've got a ding here. Minus 65% progress. Isn't this the exact same thing that we caught at Snowcap Island? What was that? Guess we're going to find out. And we've got it as a perfect catch as well. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's a turkey. All right, so the rarest thing we ended up catching was actually the turkey. So Ancient Islay, is it any good lay? No lay. But luckily for us, even though we've done all of the islands in the game, there is actually one more spot we can go to. And that, of course, will be the depths. But in order to get there, we've got to find a strange whirlpool. All right, here it is. Strange whirlpool. Perfect. So the very last place we're going to fish is inside of the depths. I'm not really going to bother with Vertigo because, I mean, let's just be honest. The depths is goated compared to Vertigo. All right, we've made it to the depths. Let's get set up at the Serpent spawn and let's see what we catch. Start the 5-minute timer. Oh, straight away, dude, we get a legendary. This, of course, is going to be the squid from the depths. There it is, Nautilus. Oh, here we go, Wormhole. Oh, cookie cutter shark. And there's a bigger shark. Okay, we've got a dinger. This might be a mutated shark. Oh, it's a sea snake. Okay, not bad. Oh, we're getting a quality crate again from Wormhole. That is so crazy. Okay, we've got Wormhole. What's this going to be? Unfortunately, not a dinger, but let's see. Yellowfin tuna. Wormhole again. A scallop. I've actually never had a scallop before. Oh, wait, it's just got dark in here. I'm pretty sure that means that we can catch serpents. Let's see if our luck is good. Okay, we're getting an octopus. Getting another octopus. Oh, that looks sick. That second octopus actually looks really cool. That second octopus actually looks so cool. Okay, we've got Wormhole. Oh, we're getting one of those ugly goblin-looking sharks. There it is, the goblin shark. Ew. Wormhole again, and we're about to run out of time, so I only have a couple more catches here. Oh, we've got a goldfish. There's no way. Wormhole again. Give us something good. Sardine, dude. We're getting cooked on the wormholes. Okay, we've got another legendary. Not a wormhole this time, so it's going to be a Nautilus. There it is. Couple more catches, and then we're done. Okay, we've got Wormhole. Translucent three-eyed fish, and there it is. Okay, the Meg caught it as well. That is probably the best place that we could have ended this. So what's the rarest thing we ended up getting from the depths? Well, it probably is actually the translucent three-eyed fish. I can't even see it. It's behind my head. So, in the end, we ended up fishing at every major fishing location on Fish. I said fish a lot there. And which one is the best to use Wormhole at? It's actually a trick question. None of them. You see, Wormhole gives you fish from random locations, so, I mean, it makes zero difference where you end up fishing with it. But the real question is Wormhole any good on the Rod of the Forgotten Fang? The answer is, once again, no. You see, unlike the Rod of Depths, you don't actually get the Meg on every single catch. So using Wormhole is actually really pointless and actually kind of damaging to the Rod. With the Rod of Depths, you of course have the passive, which is the ghost here. So with every catch, you have a chance of getting a fish from a different location. But with the Forgotten Fang Rod, you have a chance of getting a fish from a different location as well, but you don't get two goes at it with every catch. You only get the Meg every 5 catches. And not just every 5 catches, every 5 perfect catches, which is even harder. So honestly, don't enchant your Forgotten Fang Rod with Wormhole if you have one. Instead, I would still probably just put Hasty on it, because honestly, it makes the lure speed amazing. And the luck is already 125% with this rod, so it makes it even better. With Hasty on Forgotten Fang, it makes it even better than the No Life Rod, as the No Life Rod has 100% luck, whereas the Forgotten Fang has 125% luck. And they both have max kilogram as well. So if you're trying to use the best rod in the game, make sure you get Hasty on it. Do not waste your time with Wormhole. And with that, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Once you reach level 1000 on Fish, you get the epic Sarafic Rod, which is meant to be one of the best rods in the game. But today, we're going to be upgrading it into the ultimate fishing rod. That's right, I'm going to be enchanting the Sarafic Rod with the blessed song Enchant, which makes it an unstoppable fishing machine. Watch as I catch all of the hardest fish in literally seconds. And guys, the March Robux giveaway is already up to 128,000 Robux. And we're only halfway through March. To make this giveaway even bigger, for every 1 new subscriber, I'll add an extra 2 Robux to the giveaway pot. So subscribe today to make this the biggest Robux giveaway I've ever done. And we're in. And yep, today, guys, I'm going to be taking one of the best rods in Fish and upgrading it to the max. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, currently I've been using the Ethereal Prism Rod a lot, and the reason for that is, well, 1, it makes you so much money, but 2, I've got the blessed song Enchant on this rod. And if you guys don't have this enchant for yourself yet, well, I'm not surprised, because the only way to get it is by catching a Moby. Now, if you guys have been keeping up my videos, catching a Moby hasn't really come that easy to me. In fact, I've still never got one. But yesterday, thanks to some people in my Discord server, some guys reached out, and thank you to Alec, who actually gave me this prismized Moby. And look at this thing, dude! It's beautiful! So we're going to be taking this Moby and unfortunately having to trade it in because, like I said, we're going to be upgrading the Sarafic Rod. In my opinion, the Sarafic Rod is still one of the most OP rods in the game, and I recently got this skin on it, so I think it's time that we make it the best rod in the game. So first things first, let's go ahead and spawn it in jet ski, and of course, we're going to have to go to Moosewood. And yep, I'm going to be using the King Kraken jet ski because this thing is just so fast, dude. It's actually unbelievable. And here we go! Yo! All right, so if you guys didn't know, if you get the Moby, you can take it to Captain Ahab, and he will give you a relic back. So let's go ahead and hand him this Moby. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Why has it changed color? It was literally blue a second ago. Why is it now purple? Okay, that's weird. All right, so we're giving the Moby, and in return, we get the Song of the Deep Enchant Relic. So in the past, using this Enchant Relic, you only had a 20% chance of getting the Blessed Song Enchant, but I think they've actually changed that to 100% now. At least I hope they have, because that thing used to be so annoying, dude. I literally spent 5 Mobies just to get 1 enchant on 1 rod. All right, so here we go. Our next stop is going to be Statue of Sovereignty. And don't worry, guys, I'm truly going to put this new rod to the test because this now should be the most overpowered rod in the game. So, of course, I'm going to be catching some Megs. We're going to be going for a Silla. And more importantly, can I get a Moby back? But before we get to that, we have to go enchanting. So call the scammer man, take my money, buddy, for the 10 millionth time. Honestly, this guy's going to make me go broken fish, I swear. And here we go, Keeper's Altar. Dude, this rod looks so sick. If you guys don't have it for yourself yet, wait, is it still in the store? Oh, there are literally 900 left now. Dude, I'm not surprised at all. It looks so epic. All right, let's have a look there. We've got the Song of the Deep Enchant Relic. Now, if we try to enchant, will we get it first try? Please give me it first try. Please. Yes, it actually works. Let's go. Blessed Song Enchant makes progress speed 40% faster. Let's go, dude. My Sarafic Rod is now going to be unstoppable. If you guys remember when Sarafic first released, it was just way too overpowered. You could basically catch any fish within like 1 second. They then ended up nerfing the rod down to 60% catching speed, but with the Blessed Song Enchant, it should be back up to 100% progress speed. Is that correct? I have no idea. Let's go test it out. So what I was thinking was the first fish that we should test it out on is my favorite fish in the game. You guys already know it, the Megalodon. Now, I am going to be going for a bit of a challenge this video, so I actually want to increase my luck. Currently, we've got a double luck weekend, but I think we can get it even higher, so let's go ahead and visit our bearded friend. Oh, wait, why don't I have my boots on? Always get your boots on, guys. If you've got the Glimmerfin suit boots, they are so rapid. Watch how fast I'm going to climb this ladder. Let's go! And here we go, Merlin's hut. Let me in, Merlin, and give me all your luck, buddy. This is a robbery. Now, what I'm thinking is maybe just like 2 hours. I think 2 hours should be enough for today. It's not going to be a crazy challenge. So let's go ahead and grab like 2 hours of the luck, and then we can spawn in our first Meg. Dude, I'm so excited for this. Should we do a Phantom Megalodon? It's still weekend. Or we could do a Phantom Meg. Here we go. Of course, I went a little bit overboard. Why do I do it every single time, dude? Every single time. I can never just get 2 hours. Anyways, we've got 2 hours and 20 minutes of Merlin's luck. And next up, let's just get a Phantom Meg to spawn it. So if you guys watched my video yesterday, in order to spawn a Phantom Megalodon, we've got to use a Sundial Totem and the Eclipse Totem. Now, yesterday, I ended up buying 141 Eclipse Totems. So luckily, I do still have 60 of them left. So our next up is now going to be Ancient Islay. Oh, wait, actually, there's a rainbow here. Okay, I can't help myself. Let's test out the new rod on the rainbow. Let's have a look. How OP is this actually going to be? Okay. 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 Wait, what? Why is the fish all over the place? Oh, wait, I don't have any bait on. I don't have any coral bait. Okay, I need to go get some coral bait before we move on with today's video. But for now, let me go ahead and catch this little thing. So we're getting a sawfish again. Bro, that is so quick. It's still not like the old Sarafic Rod, but it's super quick. We've got the plus 40% progress speed and, of course, the Sarafic Rod. Dude, that is so fast. Nah, that's actually sick. Wait, what? I'm getting a secret. Bro, am I getting a mustard? I am. Yes, the Sarafic Rod. And straight after, we get the limited fish. Yeah, dude, this rod is so sick. It looks epic and it performs epic. All right, there it is. Blarney McBreeze. New highest weight as well. Nice. So before we actually go for the Megalodon, I'm going to have to spawn in my submarine because our next stop is going to be the Desolate Deep. All right, so we've got to find the boy somewhere around here. Dude, using a submarine is like a cheat code, honestly. When you can't find the boy because it's dark and it's raining, you just go underground and you can easily see it. And here we go, Desolate Deep. So the reason I've come here is just to quickly grab some coral geodes. Come on, let me out. No, sometimes you can bug out of the submarine, but other times, oh, it's too hard. All right, what we're thinking, guys. Currently, I've got 163 million cash. Should I go a little bit crazy? Okay, the reason I'm not going to go too crazy on the coral geodes is just because it actually takes so long to unlock them all. Like if I show you now, in order to try and open them, look at this. We've got 1,000 of them. Bro, it takes like 5 minutes just to do 1,000. All right, let's begin. I've got an auto clicker on and everything. Yeah, it is so slow. So we're going to be here for like 5 minutes. I'll see you guys when this ends. And there it is. Okay, we finally opened them all. So if I have a look, how many corals do I actually have? 488. Brilliant. That will do. And another lucky event spawned in. Dude, how often do they come in? It's like every 10 minutes. That was fast. Well, no matter. Next up for me is going to be a Phantom Megalodon. So shipwright, spawn in my BachaMobile. Thank you, good sire. All right, here we go, guys. Let's head to Ancient Islay and spawn in our first and only Phantom Meg of this video. Oh, wait, there's a whale migration. Okay, wait, let me have a look. Dude, imagine we get a Moby. Is there a Moby? Where is it? Did it already pass? Oh, it's past this point. Okay. Oh, here it is. Here's the whale migration and no Moby. Okay, that's good. That's actually a good thing because we missed most of that migration. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to keep popping the Eclipse totems and the Sundial totems. If you don't know, that's how you can spawn in a Phantom Megalodon on weekends. Like I said, if you didn't watch my video on it yesterday, go watch it. It was an epic adventure. I ended up getting this beautiful Blarney Phantom Megalodon, the first in the world. All right, well, the only thing left to do is fast forward this part. So quick flash warning, guys. This is about to flash the screen and go really fast. Let's see how long it takes to spawn in our first Phantom Megalodon. And here we go. We got our first Megalodon. Unfortunately, yeah, we didn't get lucky, guys. We just didn't get lucky. It's a normal Meg. Bro, do I just get the normal Meg? No, I'm not going to quit. Today, we get another Phantom Megalodon with my brand new overpowered rod. All right, so first things first, let me get the coral bait on that we just got. And I'm not even going to use 8x luck for today. We already have Merlin's luck. We've got the double luck from the weekend. And we've got an epic rod. We don't need luck. Bro, look how sick this rod is. Honestly, I can't wait to get the Meg. I want to see how good it is. Oh, wait, what about the colossal squid? Oh my days, it's so good. It's so good. It is worth it, guys. If you can get a Moby and you have a Sarafic Rod, do it. It literally creates the best rod in the game as far as like getting the fish out of the water as fast as possible. And it makes every fish easy as well, because obviously it's a lot less progress. So they don't take anywhere near as long, which means you can just pull them out in seconds. It's easy peasy. All right, let's see how long it takes to get the Megalodon, and then we can try spawning a Phantom Meg again. Oh, and there it is. What? Okay, so now we've got the 40% progress speed and we've got Sarafic Rod. And look at that. What's that, like 6 seconds to catch a Meg? That's crazy! It's still not as good as the original Sarafic Rod, but it's close. The original Sarafic Rod took somewhere probably around 3 or 4 seconds. This takes around 6 seconds. Dude, that's nuts! And there it is, an ancient Megalodon. Yo, that is so good. Let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think of this rod plus the Blessed Song Enchant relic so far? Honestly, to me, this is like the best combo in the game right now. That is so crazy. All right, well, I'm going to get spamming the Sundial and the Eclipse totems once again, and I'll see you guys if I manage to spawn in a Phantom Megalodon. And finally, guys, I actually got a Phantom Megalodon spawned in. Dude, I have 5 Eclipse totems left. I did not think this was going to turn into a challenge video this fast. The hardest challenge being getting the Phantom Meg, and I got it first try. What? Okay, so the only challenge was actually getting the Phantom Egg to spawn in, but look how good this rod is, guys. No way. That is insane. First cast, and it takes like 7 seconds to catch the Phantom Egg. Bro, I really want to try this rod on the Silla. I don't know if the Blessed Song works on the Silla, but look at that. We got a Phantom Egg. All right, let's have a look. Did we get it with a mutation on? Probably not, but you never know. Ah, we just got a normal. All right, I'll take it, though. So we got ourselves an ancient Megalodon and, of course, a Phantom Meg. Bro, this thing is so sick. I will never not love the Phantom Megalodon. Well, now that we've done that, we can finally move on to the next part of the challenge, which is going to be catching ourselves a Silla. So let me make my way down to the Silla room, and I'll see you guys there, where we're going to start popping even more Sundial totems once again. Yo! Finally, dude. Guys, look at this. I literally have 5 minutes left of Merlin's luck, and I just got a Silla to spawn in. Bro, it took me like an hour to spawn the Silla in. That is crazy. All right, well, what I was going to do is just try to catch the Silla without 8x luck, but because I'm down on luck and I've been waiting ages for the Silla, I will spend a little bit of Robux. But don't worry, guys, to get Robux for yourself, all you have to do is subscribe and comment your Roblox usernames. Like always, the March Robux giveaway is getting huge. If you want to win all that Robux for yourself, just make sure you're subscribed. And here we go. We've got 8x luck on. We have Merlin's luck. We've got a double luck weekend. And we've got the best rod in the game. Let's see how hard or easy this could be. Now, straight away, what I noticed, even just getting these fish, bro, it's now so fast. Like, the Gorgon Grouper isn't hard to get, but it's just the speed that you get it out that's crazy. Wait, is there a chance that my Sarafic Rod is now my best money rod? Probably not still, just because Ethereal Prism Rod gives you that 8x mutation. I don't know, dude. The Sarafic Rod is just so rapid. Like, look at this. We got the mythical and... Okay, this is taking longer than expected, but... And... There it is. That is fast, dude. That is fast. If you guys have fished here for yourself, you'll know just how quick that actually is. Anyways, enough yapping. Let me see if we've got luck on our side to be able to catch this Silla. Now, normally, I put a crazy amount of luck on to get the Silla. Right now, I've just got 8x luck. Hopefully, that's going to be enough. Let's find out. No! No, guys, the Silla disappeared. Are you kidding me? Yo, why am I moving? What? Wait, why was I moving? Okay, now I can't move again. What just happened? Anyway, the Silla did fully disappear, which means no Silla for me. And unfortunately, even though this rod is absolutely OP for getting fish quickly, it's still not good enough to catch the Silla. Even though we've got all these 4-leaf clovers, dude, you'd think the luck would go crazy. The 8x luck wasn't enough. I guess I've got to try spawn another Silla in, and maybe I just give some bundles to my Discord server. I mean, they always love that anyway. If you guys are not in my Discord server, that's where I gift my bundles. That's where I'm super active. I'll leave the link to my Discord at the top of the description and top of the comments. And the other epic thing is we're about to hit 100,000 members in my Discord. Let's go, dude. Anyway, let me get spamming the sundial totems, and I'll see you when we get the next Silla. And we're back, and look at this, guys. I finally got a Silla to spawn in behind me. Now, this time, we're not going to make the same mistake. I will be giving out some bundles in my Discord server to boost the server luck, because there is no way I'm letting this Silla go. All right, so let's jump into my Discord here. Yo, I'm going to give away 2 bundles to the first people that join. All right, let's see who's going to be the first person to join. Dude, no way. Look how fast they're joining already. All right, I need to already regenerate the link so that more people don't join. And there we go. We got the first 2 people. Congratulations to those guys. Let's go ahead and gift them each a bundle. So we'll start with Monkey here. Gift him this one. All right, let's gift it to one more here. There we go. All right, guys, let's go fishing for the Silla. We've got 128x server luck. We've still got the luck from the weekend, and that should be enough now. Come on, Silla. Please, dude. I just want to see how epic this rod is. Also, I think this is kind of a pointless challenge because I don't think that the Blessed Song Enchant actually works on the Silla. But there's only one way to find out, so of course, I'm going to try and get it anyway. Dude, I love this rod. I just love fishing with it anyway. Honestly, I'm fine. I could do this all day. I'm chilling. Okay, we're getting the mythicals. Come on, Silla. Oh, there we go. Yes, we're getting the Silla. Okay, it's still minus 95% progress, which means the Blessed Song Enchant definitely does not work on it. But because we are using the Sarafic Rod, we're already over halfway done. Dude, I swear the Blessed Enchant actually helped a bit, though. Did it? No, it couldn't have. Did it? I don't know. Either way, let's go ahead and secure the Silla. I'm going to have to lock in here because at some point, my bar will half, and it's going to reverse my progress as well. That's just what the Silla does, dude. That's just what the Silla does. Wait, what? Yo, wait, it's one of the gifters. Dude, I thought that was like a shooting star that came down. That's insane. Where did he come from? All right, let's get it. Come on, Silla. And here we go. We got the Silla. There it is. All right, so let's have a look at this. What kind of a Silla did we catch? By the way, of course, the Blessed Song Enchant didn't actually help there at all. So was that a bit of a pointless experiment? Yes, but I got to give away some bundles in my Discord server. And, I mean, I caught a Silla. Oh, wait, what? It's actually really small. 247,000 kilogram Silla. Oh, this is like a little baby, dude. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. But moving on to the last challenge, and probably the hardest one yet. Can I get a Moby with this rod? Of course, in order to get this enchant, I had to use a Moby. So now I want to see if I can get it back by using the Blessed Song Enchant. So there's only one way to do this. We've got to make our way outside first. So let's go ahead and use a Conception Conch here. Then we've got to go outside. And now we've got to spawn in the whale migration. All right, so I actually ended up taking a little bit of a break from this challenge. And we only have 4 hours left of the lucky boost. So like I said, guys, we've got to spawn in a whale migration. And yep, we're just gonna be spamming these totems until we manage to get the Moby whale. Honestly, the hardest part about this will be spawning the Moby whale in. There's only a 5% chance. As I'm sure you guys know by now, it's ridiculously hard to get. Oh, and there we go. Okay, we got the whale migration. Now we're gonna go find it. Normally, they're right next to Ancient Islay, so that's where I'm gonna go. All right, it's not here. All right, it's gonna be Sunstone Island. Let's go there next. And here we go. The whale migration. Did I get a Moby? Yeah, of course not. Of course not, dude. Spawning a Moby is ridiculously hard. Now, instead of going for these blue whales, what I can do now to make it a lot quicker is keep leaving my server and rejoin. And because we now have the hotbar save, guys, it's gonna make this way easier. Watch this. So we can leave, rejoin, and here we go. Straight away, I've got the Tempest totems and Smokescreen totems saved, so I can literally just go straight into the game and start spamming them. In the past, you used to have to pull them up, and honestly, it was such a time waste every single time you reset your server. Devs, thank you for the hotbar save. And just not to bore you guys, I'm gonna keep doing this process until I do get the Moby whale, and then we're gonna see if we can catch it with the Sarafic Rod. All right, I'll see you guys then. Oh, no way. Here we go. Okay, we got the Moby whale, guys. It took like 30 minutes. It took a little bit of time. But what I'm going to do is put some luck back on. And of course, in order to do that, I'm going to gift some bundles to my Discord server. Good morning, guys. I'm gifted a couple of bundles if someone wants them. Let's see who's going to join first. Oh, we already got 2 joiners. Nah, that's crazy, dude. All right, let's go ahead and gift the first 2 people that joined. So we've got KJJ. We'll gift him one. And we'll gift one to this dude as well. Congratulations, guys. Hope you enjoyed new bundles. All right, the next step is, of course, let's pull out the Sarafic Rod. And here we go, guys. How OP is this going to be against the Moby whale? I have no idea. Okay, we're getting some legendaries. I just want to see what it's like with the blue whales at least. Oh, and there we go. What? Ask and you shall receive. We got the blue whale. Oh, guys, this is so fast. This is so fast. And that's it. Blue whale caught in seconds, dude. Nah, that's actually crazy. That's actually so nuts. Okay, so that's 1 blue whale caught. Let's keep going. Oh, I'm getting a secret. Oh, no. Please don't be a long pike. Okay, at least it's a mustard fish. Dude, the long pike curse is real. We've got to make sure to try and avoid it somehow. Oh, another secret. Is this going to be another mustard? It is. Wait, no. No. Is this going to be a new curse? Mustard curse? Ooh, I'm getting a Bacha blue corsal squid. All right, well, I'm actually going to catch this just because it's so quick to catch anyway. It's probably easier to catch than it is to let it go. There it is. Oh, and there's the second blue whale. Okay, wait. There's actually a chance that I get the Moby whale. All right, there's one more thing I can do. Do I have Aurora totem? Oh, I don't. Wait, let me ask these guys that have joined. Can someone use Aurora? I don't have one. Come on, guys. Please come through, clutch. Yes! Yo, who was that? Bro, what an actual legend. That HX that I gifted a bundle to ended up using the Aurora totem. Yeah, let's go. No, not another mustard fish. Bro, I saw the secret come up and I thought it was the Moby. Okay, we're currently at Ancient Islay, which means the Moby is just over halfway done now already, and still we cannot get this thing. Bro, why is it this hard? Oh, I got a big long pike. Okay, long pike is back, but at least we got it as a big. That's pretty cool, I guess. No, bro, I thought that was it. No, I saw that and I actually thought that was the Moby. It's just a frozen sawfish. What? I've never had a frozen swordfish, so that's kind of cool, but come on. I saw a big thing come out the water. Oh, no. What a rip, dude. Oh, no. I can actually see the finish line. No. Is this going to be another Moby that I can't catch? Come on. I've got the best rod in the game. Are you kidding me? All right, we've got about 3 casts left before the Moby disappears. No. Come on, Moby. No. There goes the Moby once again. Well, there we go, guys. We might now have the new best rod in the game by combining the Sarafic Rod with the Blessed Song Enchant, but it's still not good enough to catch the one and only Moby. Dude, that thing is just impossible. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Honestly, if you've got the Sarafic Rod and you can get a Moby somehow, genuinely put the enchant on this rod. It is insane. Make sure to subscribe, and with that, I'll catch you in the next video. Well, it's that time again. We've got new rods. I'm going to be unlocking every single one of them and testing them for you guys so that you don't have to. But before we get to that, I'm going to first have to defeat Cthulhu in order to unlock the second sea. Then I'm going to have to make a bunch of cash and buy every single rod that we need. And guys, this is now your last chance to enter into the March Robux giveaway. And the giveaway pot is up to an incredible 218,000 Robux, bro. You could be one of the lucky winners. All that you have to do is subscribe and comment down below your Roblox usernames. And now, let's go find out which rods we should be buying. And we're in! Guys, I'm live streaming right now, so we've kind of missed some of the things that have happened. An epic cutscene just played. As I'm sure you know, we're about to go in to defeat Cthulhu so that we can make it to the second sea. We've got to wait for players. There's a 2-minute timer that's not going down. Okay, there we go. Now it's going down. Yo! This update is so sick already. All right, here we go. We're on the 10-second countdown. His little bogey swirl isn't going to scare me, dude. I'm locked in. Let's go. Yo!
To my prison.
You're in my prison, dude. It's the other way around.
Built by cowards, sealed by traitors and keepers. My own brother Oscar cast me down here, chained in darkness.
That's kind of mean, actually.
For centuries.
I actually didn't finish the cutscene. Cthulhu boss. Okay, what do I need to do? Oh, what's this? Grab Keeper's torch. I can't. Okay. All right, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Easy. You're a big green bogey. Calm down, Earth Squidward. You've got nothing on me, dude. Okay, Keeper's lantern. You need Keeper's torch to oh, I tried to pick it up, but it wouldn't work. Easy. I'm locked in. I'm going back for the torch. I tried to hold E on it, but it just didn't work. Let's try again. I'm holding E. I'm holding E. I'm holding E. It's not doing anything. It's not letting me pick it up. Okay, let me tap E. Nope. Let me hold E. Oh, I have it. Oh, my bad. Okay, apparently I already had it. It just doesn't pop up saying that you got it. Are you ready, big bogey? Here we go. This is so exciting, dude. This fight is already better than the Silla fight. Look at him. Earth Squidward. Oh, I can't see. Ooh! Okay, I'm locked in. Boom. Yup. Yeah, buddy. Okay. It's not working. Let's just move on to the next one. I'm actually sweating right now. Am I supposed to hit it? I think I hit it. Okay, maybe it is working. I think I just hit it then, right? Okay, I'm doing a good job. Everyone tell me in the chat I'm doing a good job. By the way, if you guys are watching this video, I'm streaming right now and I'm locked in. Do I just hit it? Am I doing this wrong? There's a chance I'm doing this completely wrong. A big chance, actually. Okay, I'm holding E on it. That's not doing anything. Let me hit it. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Okay. Can I climb this? No! 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 No, I've got to go all the way back. Oh, dear. Okay, nothing's working. I'm going to have to rejoin. Back to Serpent Island. Let's go again. I'm locked in, dude. This is so sick. This is so epic. All right, here we go. Round 2. Fight. Oh, am I attacking him? Ah, what's attacking me? All right, here we go. Here we go. First things first, we've got to use the torch. I think I already have it. I do. So let me go ahead and equip that there. I've played these games before, Cthulhu boss. So I think, if I had to guess, we've got to do it in the order of the colors that we see here underneath his HP bar. So it goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So we're going to go to the red one first. Guys, I'm learning. This is red, right? Oh, dude, my hands are sweating. Yes, I got it correct. Okay, so now I can just stand here and spam him. Die. Die, Cthulhu, man. Look at that. So now if I try hit him again, does it still do damage? Oh, wait, it's still doing damage to him. Wait, so I can just spam? Oh, wow, you can just spam. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It does less damage. But if I wanted to, I could just stand here and spam the whole time. If you guys are feeling lazy, you can do that, I guess. I'm not feeling lazy today. I've played these games before. We're going again. Oh, these things scare me, dude. My hands are sweating. Okay, let me grab my torch. Yeah! I've played these games before. Okay, I'm going to stop saying it. We're doing it. So that's how you do it. You've got to grab the different colors and attack him. So now we're down to the yellow color. So we basically just follow this around. It's actually, so if you start on the red side and follow it around, that's all that you got to do. Okay? Easy. Oh, wait, he's actually not taking that much damage now. All right, it's fine. We'll just spam. We'll just spam. We're doing good. This one's taking a while. This one's actually taking a super long time. Can I maybe go for a headshot? Oh, I can. Yeah, take that, buddy. Maybe he takes more damage from the front. There's a chance. Bro, okay, I'm not gonna lie. This one's way more fun than the Silla fight, but it's still quite easy. Although saying that, if they made it too hard, it'd probably be ridiculously hard for mobile players. And there is a lot of mobile players. Oh. What's happening? What's he doing? I'm not looking at him. What's he doing? Oh! Oh, okay, now it's getting kind of difficult. Oh, I didn't pick up the green. Come on. Okay, I picked it up. Ah, why is it still using yellow? Okay, there we go. Now it's swapped to green. I played these games well. Onto blue, onto blue. Oh, dude, my hands are sweating. Oh, this one's cool. We've got the BachaBlox, finally. Okay, now we're locked in. Oh, this is kind of fun. Oh, the purple looks sick. The purple is the coolest one. Okay, just a tiny bit more. Probably 2 more hits, something like that. 1 more hit. 1 more. Yeah, die, 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 die. Haha, yes. There he is. Oh, they're all following him. Oh, they're like cult leaders, right? They're like a Cthulhu cult. There we go. We've unlocked the second sea. Yo, we made it, guys. The second sea. Yippee. All right, so I've actually spawned in with a bunch of other people as well. This is the second sea. These are the change logs. So we've got Cthulhu boss fight. Max level in second sea is now 2,500. More than 7 new rods with some amazing new passives. 7 new islands. 100 plus new fish. Plenty of cutscenes to learn more about our lore. Sea Leviathan. New quests. A new cursed egg. New cosmetic crates purchasable for cash. Oh, cosmetic crates are cool. New rods, boats, bobbers. Plenty of other hidden features in the second sea. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that is epic, dude. Oh, you do start with a new rod. Equipment. Oh, that is so sick. Okay, if you want to use your old rods here, you can. But the effects of them have been lowered a lot. So all of them have a terrible lure speed and the look is way lower. Bro, that is genius. I love that idea. Okay, so you can use like Ethereal Prism Rod. That's so smart. I actually really like that idea. And I think we've got a new skin for the Ethereal Prism Rod as well. You guys don't have to go buy the skins, but I'm going to do it. I want to see what it looks like. Here we go. Rainbow Revolution. Bend light to your will with a flash of every color and the shimmer of rebellion. Oh, that is so cool. All right, I guess we start on the first island. No skipping, no cheating. I see a treasure chest. I'm gonna go for the treasure chest. I want to see what it's about. These guys have already tried to go for it, I believe. They were unsuccessful. I'm gonna do a both parkour. Let's get it. We're floating onto the chest. Oh, yes! All right, I just got an ancient thread. That was a waste of time. Oh, they gave us double server look for 1 Robux. It's like a little sorry for doing pay to win. Wait, okay, let me put an 8x luck for these guys. Enjoy it. I did it with 1 Robux. Let me go ahead and get the new jet ski. All right, let's fish with the adventurer's rod. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's about 10 shakes. Yes, they finally fixed the control bars. They finally made fish harder to play again. Oh, dude, this is such a W update, man. I love it. Master of the Waters. Okay, new title received. Oh, guys, I'm level 2,297 already. Wait, am I going to be max level? Please don't put me max level. Please don't put me at max level.
The next day.
And I'm back. All right, guys. So for me, it's actually now the next day. I ended up grinding a little bit after the stream so that I can make enough money to buy all of the rods. At least I think I have enough for all of the rods now. Now, if we take a look at my backpack, what I used to get money was still the Ethereal Prism Rod. Yes, it has terrible lure now, but the luck is still high. And of course, I can make decent money. When you come to the second sea, you already get the Adventurer's Rod. So let's start with the first rods, which is going to be... What's the name of this place? Waveborn? Yeah, Waveborn. So the first rods that you get here are Wildflower, which is actually the cheapest rod that you can buy. It only costs 7,000 credits. So let's go ahead and get this one. Let's get this one, the Firefly Rod. And there's one more as well. If you come this way next to the pond, you'll be able to find this one, the Frog Rod. There it is. All right, so I guess let's start by testing all 3 of those rods just to find out what they actually do. So kicking off with the first one, we've got the Wildflower Rod. The stats are lure speed is 30%, luck is 55%, control 0.07, resilience 12%, and max kg 700 kilograms. All right, so at face value, the rod doesn't sound great, but let's have a look. Wait, what? Can you not fish in this pond? Okay. All right. I guess moving on. Let me just go to this little island right here and I'll test it over here. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. And let me put some coral bait on. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 shakes if you're using coral bait. Oh, whoa! Guys, look at this. What is this glitch, bro? I can see my avatar around me. There's like an extra avatar around me. Okay, so we've got the spray fin. Now, to be honest, there's actually not too much to say about this rod. It's basically a beginner rod for the second sea. It's essentially like going and buying, I guess, the carbon rod or the steady rod from the first sea. Oh, and some guy is showing me his nuclear crowned anglerfish. Cool. All right, let's try one more time. Just see if there's anything special about this rod. No, I don't think there is. I literally don't think it has any sort of an ability. It's literally, like I said, like buying the steady rod. If we take a look at Fishipedia, you can see Wildflower Rod is here. You get it from Waveborn. You can see all the stats, and look at this. It doesn't actually come with any sort of an ability. So that's the Wildflower Rod, I guess. Let me just give it a rating of like solid 5 out of 10. It's obviously a beginner rod for the second sea, but to be honest, if you come in with some decent rods already, you don't necessarily even need these rods. The only problem with the first sea rods is that the lure speed ends up being terrible. But if you don't mind doing a lot of clicking for shaking, it's fine. You can still use the first sea rods here and it doesn't really make a difference. In fact, it's probably still better than this rod. So solid 5 out of 10, although I will say epic looking design. I really like this. It looks so cute. So should you buy the wildflower rod? No, probably not, but also yes, because, you know, it's just nice to have in your collection. So next, we've got the firefly rod. This has a lure speed of 75%, so it's way better for lure. Luck is 35%. Control is terrible, minus 0.01. Resilience 0%. Max kg 175 kg. Okay, so the max kg is tiny again. Like, I don't even know where you can use this. Oh, look at this, dude. That is sad. It doesn't even reach from here. That's crazy bad. All right, let's test out the rod. Dude, what? The control bar doesn't even look bad. Didn't it say like minus 0.01 for control? What? It's actually decent. Bro, this rod is like better than the first sea beginner rods. Okay, honestly, the rod itself is decent. It's got a good lure, so if you're using coral bait, you only have to do like one shake and it should be able to catch fish. Honestly, that is not bad at all. As far as beginner rods for the second sea, that's really good. Also, by the way, guys, look at this. Because of my insane XP, I'm already level 2,297. Yeah, I just can't catch a break, dude. I can barely play fish before I hit max level, but I do still have like 300 levels to go. So, you know, I can play around with it a little bit. All right, for the last rod, let's actually test it off of our Cthulhu boat. So this was the frog rod, right? Yeah, the frog rod. So the frog rod has a lure speed of 20%. Luck is 100%, so it's a lot higher. Control is 0.05. Resilience 5%. And max kg is a lot more now, 650 kg. I'm pretty sure this rod does come with a passive ability though. And look at the frogs, dude. That is so cute. Oh, look at this one. All right, let's have a look at this. So if we go shake, the control bar is really big on this one. The lure speed isn't great. It's decent. The rod is decent. These are really easy fish that we're catching at the moment, though, so I guess it's supposed to be kind of easy anyway. Now, I'm pretty sure in order to use the passive ability on this rod, you actually need to start getting a perfect catch streak. So let me actually go back onto the island one more time, and let's lock in, because we need to do a few perfect catches in a row in order to be able to spawn in the frogs. Okay, come on. Here we go. Okay, that's 1. That's 2, 3, 4... Ah, I messed up. I didn't get it as a perfect catch this time. Wait, but I did like 4 in a row. Do you have to do more than 4 in a row? That's kind of crazy, no? All right, let me just keep going. Oh, wait, am I about to level up? Oh, I'm close. I'm actually close. Yes, I leveled up. Bro, I've not seen that in so long, guys. That's so crazy. Oh, what a good feeling. Oh, wait, I'm getting the exotic. Wait, I haven't even caught this yet. And I'm getting it with the little frog rod. Okay, if I can get this as... Oh, I was about to say if I can get it as a perfect catch, that would be even better, but I can't. I suck. To be fair, it does actually move around a lot, but I guess this kind of does also prove the frog rod is decent, because I can get this exotic with it, although I am struggling a bit. And there we go. What is it? Vortex Ray? That is so sick. All right, I've literally got about 7 perfect catches in a row, but I'm still not getting the little frogs that appear around me. How many do I need? Oh, I'm getting a shiny or a sparkling. Oh, sparkling. Yeah, dude. All right, I'll be honest, guys. This just isn't working for some reason. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but I did a ton of perfect catches in a row. On this one, I messed up, but I just cannot get the frogs to spawn in. I don't know why. I don't know if it's bugged or if you just need to do loads and loads of perfect catches in a row. Either way, I don't actually rate the rod itself that highly, just because if you do have to do loads of perfect catches in a row, it's just not really worth it. Now, if I take a look at the Fishipedia page, it does say perfect catch streaks summon frogs around the player, each granting 0.5x luck, caps at 3 frogs, which means 2.5x luck cap. Missing perfect catches causes frogs to disappear 1 at a time. Yeah, so that's super weird. I literally didn't get any frogs that spawned in. I don't know if I did something wrong, like I said, or if the rod's just a little broken right now. It's probably that the rod's broken. So either way, I'd probably just give it like another solid, I don't know, 6 out of 10. The rod itself doesn't have insane stats. Also, the lure speed is pretty bad, but it does look super cute. So of course, you want to add this rod to your collection. Look at the frog, dude. Okay. That in itself, 10 out of 10. So, moving on to the next rod. The next most expensive rod is called the Blaze Bringer. This is the rod that you get from Ember Reach. So, let's actually go ahead and make our way over there. All right, we made it to the Ember Reach Island. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I have no idea where this rod actually is. So, first things first, I need to try and find it. If I had to guess, I would say it's somewhere pretty high up the ladders. Maybe right at the top? What? Why is there a bridge that goes to absolutely nowhere, bro? I thought this was going to be a thing. It's not a thing. It's just a not thing. All right, let me get this way. Bro, where is this rod? Oh, wait, I know where it is. I know where it is. Okay, if you go by the center lake, so the main lake over here, you'll be able to find the rod propped up just against these barrels right here. How did I forget about that, dude? I've literally seen this before. Okay, so this one is called the Blaze Bringer Rod. It costs 70,000 credits. So let's go ahead and buy it. Okay, so the stats, what? Lure speed, 10%. Look, 90%. Control, 0.15. Resilience, 8%. Max kg, 5,000. This rod sounds like it sucks. What? I mean, the max kg is better, but other than that, it does not sound good at all. So my theory on this, guys, is that Fisch have just introduced these new rods for the second sea. The more updates we get on second sea, the better the rods will get. The reason all the rods seem like they suck on stats is just because, I mean, let's be honest. In the first sea, the rod stats started getting a little ridiculous. Like, once again, if I look at Ethereal Prism Rod, oh, this isn't going to show the true stats. But you guys know yourself, the stats on every rod just kept getting higher and higher and higher, that it almost made Fisch a little too easy, in my opinion. So the fact that they've kind of descaled all of the rods and kind of made them a lot worse, in my opinion, it's better because you get a better fishing experience. Now, I know a lot of players aren't going to agree on that, and they're probably going to think it's just kind of like a downgraded version of every rod we already had. But in my opinion, it kind of brings us back to that OG fishing where you actually just jumped on to do some casual fishing with friends, and then you can just use the fish to kind of flex on other people and just show off a cool new rod you've got. You know, I like it. Personally, I genuinely really like this update so far. Let's have a look at this rod itself, though. The control bar is massive, so that's one benefit. Question is, does it have a passive? Oh, wait! I just realized something. If you try jump into this water, you can literally run underwater on the main pond. Nah! Bro, I look like Jesus! Okay, I guess the second sea is a little buggy. That's crazy. And I've just taken a look to see if the rod has any sort of passive ability. And look at this, guys. Apparently, after 10 perfect catches, it gives a 15% for Ember, which is a 3x value. It also gives 10% for Cracked, which is a 3x value, and 10% luck after 25 perfect catches. It gives 100% for Ember, 5% for Ember Flame, and 25% luck. All right, so I guess I need to lock in. I need to do 25 perfect catches in a row. Bro, that is a big ask. That is a huge ask. Well, if there's anyone that's up for this challenge, it's gonna be me. All right, let's count them. This is 1. Oh, I'm getting the exotic. Okay. It's actually not that hard to get, but I am using deep coral right now as well, so that does help. All right, there it is. That's 2 perfect catches. Let's keep going. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got to do one more, and then we should be able to get the passive ability on it. Okay, this is 10. Yo, look at the rod now. Bro, that looks so sick. Okay, so the rod has like lit up in a different way. Does it show a passive? It doesn't. Okay, so sometimes it says a passive down here. All right, let's have a look. Oh, I'm getting the exotic. Okay. All right, there's the exotic. I don't think I got in any sort of mutation. No, I didn't. Oh, it looks like we're being spotted. Okay, I've lost count. I think that's 13 perfect catches. Can you unblock me? Yes, guys, I'll unblock everybody that I blocked on stream. I'll literally do that today. Don't worry, guys. Okay, that's 14. Wait, is that the new mutation? Oh, no, it's darkened. I actually thought I got it, dude. Oh, man. You know what's funny, though? I can stand in the middle of the lake to fish. Like, look at this. What is this, bro? This is insane. Oh, it looks like all the fans have spotted me. They found me. They found me, guys. We're swarmed. We're actually swarmed. Okay, I think this is going to be 15 or 16. Something like that. All right, let's call this 16, 17, 18... Oh, yo, wait, what? The dude in the wheelchair got launched from the Sarafic Rod. Nah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Okay, that's 20. I've got to do 5 more, and then that's officially 25 perfect catches in a row, bro. Okay, I've lost count how many we're on. I think that's like 23. Oh, wait, no, the rod changed again. Okay, that's 25. We did it. That's 25 perfect catches in a row. Bro, look at the rod. The rod looks insane now. Wait, what did I just get as well? Big mosaic pyre fang. Yo, that looks sick. But look at the rod. Yo! Nah, that actually looks nuts. The only thing is, I haven't gotten any sort of a mutation so far. So the rod itself looks a lot different, but I haven't managed to catch a mutation with it. So it says that there's a 15% chance of catching the Ember mutation and a 10% chance of getting cracked. But now that we've got it up to the level 25 rod, or like, you know, the 25 catches in a row, it's supposed to be a 100% chance of Ember, but I don't think it's working. Oh, wait, it is working, right? Or is that just what it's called? Is it just called Ember? Let me have a look. Oh, it is. Okay, so these are just Ember fish. This is the Ember mutation. Oh, but it doesn't have a mutation. Oh, Oh, okay. They've just messed up where the mutation isn't in the game yet. All right, I get it. But at least it does work. So once they fix that bug, once there's an actual, like, looking visual mutation in the game, you're going to have a 100% chance of getting it. Bro, that's kind of sick. I'm not going to lie. 100% chance of getting a mutation with a rod is nuts. All you've got to do is get 25 perfect catches in a row. Now, there is a 5% chance that I get one called Ember Flame. So let's keep going until I manage to get that one. That's now the rarest mutation in the game alongside Tentacle Surge with the Kraken Rod. But this one arguably is even harder to get because first, before you can even get it, you need to do 25 perfect catches in a row. That's kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. That is kind of crazy. Oh, wait, what? Some dude's got a tree. Okay, we'll get to that rod in a second. A guy has literally just spawned a tree in. Oh, wait, apparently I've got an Ember Flame on. I just didn't realize. Okay, Ember Flame Pie of Fang. Let's have a look at this. Does it even look any different? Is it purple? Is that the only difference? So if I have a look at a normal Pie of Fang, it's supposed to look like this. Okay, this is what it's meant to look like. All gray with kind of the orange. Then I've got an Ember Pie of Fang. Does that look any different? Okay, see, Ember looks exactly the same. The mutation doesn't look any different, which is a shame. But then we do also have the Ember Flame. Oh, yeah, dude. Wait, that actually looks sick. That looks way better. It makes it like this dark bluish looking color, like purple. Even the fins look a lot more reddish and kind of volcanic. Yeah. All right. So that is the 5% mutation you can get. And what's funny, if you tilt the fish's eye kind of like this, it kind of looks like an eclipse, dude. Look. All right. So that is the 5% mutation with this rod. Overall, is this rod worth it? Honestly, just for how it looks, absolutely. Look at this thing, dude. It looks insane. Also, once they fix the visual mutation look, I'm sure this rod's going to be epic, dude. I'm going to go around catching everything in Ember or Ember Flame. That is so sick. All right, so moving on to the next rod, we've actually got one that I'm sure you guys have seen everywhere, even before the release of the second sea. This is the Verdant Shear Rod, and in order to get it, we've got to go to Lush Grove. So it's that tiny little jungle island, I believe. All right, so let me make my way back towards the jet ski, and actually, wait. There's one thing I'm missing. I'm pretty sure I bought the new jet ski yesterday. Didn't I? Oh, I did. Yes. Okay, thank you, past Bacha. Let's have a look at this. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah, dude. Wait, how fast does it go? Okay, it goes pretty quick. Not bad. So this is the island, Lush Grove. Let me go ahead and... Oh, wait. What? Okay, I kind of couldn't drive up to the shore. So it is a little bit laggy. I'm not gonna lie. There's still some bugs in the second seed. The devs definitely need to fix a lot of things, but I'm sure they were just in a massive rush to release all of this. Because let's be honest, it's an insanely big update. Now, I do have one question. Where on earth do I get this rod? Bro, am I dumb? I actually cannot find the rod anywhere. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. Okay, it's here. All right, so if you guys basically pull up to the main part of the island, the shipwright is right there. Just turn left. You come up here towards the merchant. Wait, does the merchant sell anything? I'd like to buy a fishing rod. You're in luck. To my right is a handful. Have a peek, and hopefully you'll find one that suits you. To your right? There's just one rod, bro. You said there's a handful. Okay, that's fine. So, this is the Verdant Shear Rod. It costs 100,000 of the new credits. Oh, yeah. These are starting to look like better stats, dude. Let's go ahead and buy this. So the reason everyone was kind of raving on about this rod is because apparently it comes with 3 different passive mutations. Yo, look at this rod, bro. What a sick design. It kind of looks like the Ancient Isle design mixed in with, like, obviously giant shears. It's basically kind of like the No Life Rod, but Ancient Islay style. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. Now, let me see. Can I fish in this, like, middle river? Oh, I can. Okay. So before we start, let me take a look at the passives. All right, so here it is. Verdant Shear Rod. It has a 10% chance to grow a tree during the day, which lasts 1 minute, and it gives a chance to catch Mother Nature, Green Leaf, or Brown Wood mutation. All are a 3x value. Let's try this. So I'm out here trying to grow trees nowadays, apparently. Now, this time, I can go back to coral. I don't have to use deep coral just because we don't have to do perfect catches with this one. It's just a 10% chance every time I catch a fish that a tree is going to spawn in. That's so crazy. Oh, it happened. Yo, I got a tree, and I've got a minus 5% progress fish, so I don't know what this is going to be, but I got the tree. Okay, I got a green leaf temple perch. I'm going to check out all the mutations in a second. For now, I'm going to keep fishing, because apparently we only have a minute to catch different mutations when this tree is up. I'm just going to lock in. Let's try to get all different mutations. Oh, and the tree's gone. But look, it's still there. It's just tiny. Wait, what? You guys see that? The tree's literally still there. What? Does it just stay there forever? It's so cute. It's so cute. I literally made a little tree, and I was just there forever. Hi, tree. All right, so I guess let me have a look. Did I catch any of the mutations? So one of them was called Nature. Nope, didn't get that. What about Green Leaf? Oh, we got Green Leaf. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's kind of cool. It's all mossy. It kind of looks, well, it just looks like green leaves. All right, pretty cool. Although this bit's kind of translucent. Yeah, I think there's still a lot of bugs that need to be kind of patched up. But honestly, not bad. It's definitely different. It doesn't even look like fish, bro. It kind of looks a little too real. It's cool to see they've added in a lot of new mutations, though. So what else did we get? What about brown? Okay, we didn't get that. And just to show you guys, this is the normal temple perch. So this is the green one that I've got right here. And this is what it's actually meant to look like. So it took this and just made it completely different. Oh, the reason it was kind of translucent at the back is because it's meant to be. Look, you're supposed to be able to see through this. All right, let's try to do that again. Let's try to get the tree up once again so I can get the other two mutations as well. Oh, here we go. Okay, I got the tree to pop up once again. Bro, the animation is so sick when it comes up. I actually love it. Now, I've just got to lock in to try and get the last two mutations if possible. Now, the downside actually is I don't know what the chances of catching the different mutations are. So, obviously, last time we got the green leaf on. But look at this. The tree doesn't stay up for that long. And I just don't know what the chances of catching the fish are. So, if I try to have a look, did we get the nature one? Okay, we still didn't get nature. Did we get brown wood? No. Did we get more green leaf? Yes. Why do I keep getting green leaf? All right, well, to be honest, let's actually leave some mystery there. You guys can go find out for yourself what the other two mutations look like. But I guess the only question really is this rod actually worth buying? Honestly, I don't even have to tell you guys this. Yes, of course it is, dude. I mean, a tree pops up from the ocean, and then you get this little baby tree. Like, come on! How could you not want a little baby tree around you? But for those of you that are struggling to make money, don't buy this rod just yet. Let's go and find the last 3 rods because they might be worth saving up for a little more than this one. So the next rod is actually the exact same price as the Verdant Sheer Rod, and that is the Azure of Lagoon rod. So of course, we've got to go to a different island once again in order to get that one, and that is my epic new jet ski. Let's get on it. Bro, I can't believe this thing costs like $25. I seriously paid $25 for this. What is wrong with me? Okay, that's where we're going to be going, to the Bacha Blue Island. Oh, I like how everything is so blue here. It's actually so cool. So in order to get this rod, guys, if you rock up to the island and just turn slightly right, you'll find it right here. It's basically underneath the lighthouse. So like I said, it's 100,000 credits, the exact same as the sheer rod. And the stats... oh, are they better or worse? So currently, the sheer rod is this. 25% lure, 150% luck, control 0.15, 10% resilience, 5,000 kilograms. For the Bacha Blue rod, we've got 25% lure. Once again, a lot less luck, only 105% luck. Control is minus 0.01. Resilience is crazy though, 55% and 100,000 kilograms. Okay, so it's kind of balanced out pretty evenly. Look how sick that looks though. Bro, that looks so good with my avatar. All right, let's get fishing here and see what this rod is all about. Ooh, wait, is that me? Oh, it does slashes. It does epic slashes, bro. What? Look at it. Yo, that looks so nice. The blue looks insane. Also, what is that? Oh, it's a glimmer guppy. Hey, little guppy. All right, so I'm actually just having a look at the Azure of Lagoon rod, and it does say chance to stab fish during reeling adds progress to the progress bar. All right, so to be honest, I actually don't need to do that much fishing with this rod in order for you guys to understand what it does. It literally just does slashes. It's the exact same as like No Life Rod, Silla Rod, and the Tryhard Rod. It's the exact same thing. So this is now the 4th rod, which has the slashing effect. Although I will say, this one just looks so sick, dude. It kind of reminds me of the Wisdom Rod, the way that it curls around, but it's in Bacha Blue. Like, come on. That is a W. Also, the slash down here in the light blue. Ah, that looks nice, dude. That looks so sick. All right, to be honest, we're just going to leave it there for this rod. Overall, not a bad rod. The resilience is crazy high, and the slashes just make it so that you don't actually need that big of a control bar because we have high resilience, we've got slashes. It makes it super easy to catch fish. To be honest, I would say this rod is probably even more worth it than the sheer rod. The only difference is you don't get a mutation with this rod. So get the sheer rod if you want epic mutations. Get this rod if you're looking for speed. And now we're moving on to the best current rods at Second Sea. These are classified as the stage 3 rods, and they do up in price by quite a bit. So the first one is going to be called Free Spirit Rod. Now this one is over at Isle of New Beginnings. So let's get on the jet ski and make our way to the second Isle in the game. Dude, I'm so happy they added in another Isle. Now I can annoy even more people in the YouTube comments by saying Isle over and over again. Oh, a floating merchant. How is Buddy doing that? You know what? I'm not going to question it. You do you, bro. Okay, here we go. Islay of New Beginning Glay. Where is this rod? Oh, of course. Yes, it's right here. So this is the Free Spirit Rod. If you guys didn't know, it's basically just like a skeleton's hand. As you can see, it's got little flowers on it. It's got jewels up here, and it's holding this big kind of gem at the top. It looks really sick, but is it actually going to be as good as it looks? I don't know, because I can't buy it. Hey, buddy, can you help me buy this rod? All right, for some reason, I literally cannot buy it. I might have to rejoin the server. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, yo, somebody's parked up their speed racer. Okay, Mr. Rich. That's like a Lamborghini. All right, if I come to the rod again, we're in a brand new server now. Let's have a look. Oh, I can't buy it. Am I doing something wrong? Okay, I'm going to leave that rod for now. Let's move on to the final rod, and then I'll try to come back to this one. Maybe you have to complete like an angler quest to get it. I have no idea. Should I try to talk to the merchant? I'd like to buy a fishing rod. To my right is a handful of the Islay rods. Have a peek, and hopefully you find one that suits you. Yeah, bro, I'm trying, dude. Okay, I think that one's bugged, but what I can do is go over the stats for you guys. It looks really, really good. I wish I could test it in the video. I don't know why it's not working. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe you have to complete a quest. If I am doing something wrong, just let me know in the comments. But this is what the rod is supposed to be. So it's called the Free Spirit Rod. Of course, you get it from Isle of New Beginnings. It costs 200,000 cash, and these are the stats, guys. 25% lure, which is not great, but the luck is 150%, control is 0.15, resilience 10, and max kg is 5,000. So that in itself doesn't sound great, but then you get this. Chance to stab fish during reeling. So that's the exact same passive as the Azure of Lagoon Rod, but you do also get a 20% chance to rain purple gemstones, which cause fish to be caught with bloom mutation, which is a 5x value on the fish. Bro, that sounds so epic. I want to catch a bloom. Why can't I buy it? No! That's so sad, dude. That's actually so sad. I don't know why it's not working. I think it's just bugged right now. The second sea seems to have a lot of bugs and glitches at the moment. I'm sure the devs are going to fix it all super soon. Or maybe, like I've said a bunch of times, maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Anyway, let's move on to the final rod. So that, of course, is going to be the one and only, the Great Dreamer Rod. This is the one that looks like Cthulhu, and I think it spawns in Cthulhu, which is kind of crazy. I think the whole idea is supposed to be, it's almost like the Rod of Forgotten Fang, where a Megalodon comes down, but instead of a Megalodon, we get Cthulhu. So to get this one, you've got to go to the Cursed Shores. So that's basically like Cthulhu's island, if you guys didn't know. If you have a look, can I get a good angle on it? There we go. There's like the statue of Cthulhu himself, which looks pretty epic. And wait, this guy's got the rod. Wait, let me ask him. Oh, okay. Somebody said that you need 70% best theory, apparently, to get the skeleton rod. Okay, what I'm going to do in that case, let me try to get the Cthulhu rod, and then I'll go back for the skeleton rod. All right, shouts out to that guy that just let us know how to do that. Apparently, that's how you do it anyway. Maybe he's lying to me. Who knows? So here is the final rod, the Great Dreamer Rod. Now, can I buy this one? This one I can buy. That's so weird. We've got the Great Dreamer Rod. Easy peasy, dude. Bro, look at this one. We've got Cthulhu on it. So the stats on this is lure speed is 65%, so a lot better lure. Luck is 80%, control 0.12, 12% resilience, 8,000 kg max. The Great Dreamer Rod pulses with energy. Its eldritch glow channeling the madness and mystery of the dreamer himself. Wow, that looks cool. Look at it. We've literally got a Squidward on the rod. That's so sick. All right, let me get fishing off this rock right here. Let's have a look at this rod. So what was the lure on it again? Okay, 65% lure. So if I use coral bait, it should only be about 4, maybe 5 shakes. Oh, it's 3 shakes. Okay. So we've got a minus 62% fish here. Let's have a look at this. Apparently, Cthulhu is supposed to come down every 2 fish caught. So if I catch this 1 fish, on the next one, we should get Cthulhu. Let's have a look. Okay, that's 2 fish. No Cthulhu. Maybe it's on like the 3rd. Maybe I have to catch 2 and then it's on the 3rd fish. Let's find out. Cthulhu? What? Where is he, bro? Wait, look at this. The Great Dreamer Rod. This is supposed to be the ability summons Cthulhu to swoop down and catch a fish for every 2 fish caught. And it's supposed to have a 1-minute cooldown. Okay, so I've already caught 3 fish. Maybe it has to be 2 perfect catches. I guess let's do a perfect catch and see what happens. Oh, I messed up already. Okay, let me go to an easier island to do this. The fish here seem to be kind of hard to catch, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna let this go and we'll just go to an easier island. To be honest, let's just try it in the ocean. Let's try it right here. Oh, wait, what? What am I getting? I'm getting exotic. What is this? Bro, I seriously need to go ahead and complete the whole best theory. Like, what am I getting right now? All right, here we go. X-ray tetra. What? Whoa! Okay, whoa, that looks so sick. Look at its guts, dude. Wow, that actually looks really cool. Like, genuinely, that looks really cool. All right, let me try 2 perfect catches here. Like I said, if Cthulhu doesn't come down, what am I getting now? What is this? Why do I keep getting epic fish? And this isn't a perfect catch once again. But you know what? Apparently, I need 70% best theory anyway, so let me just get it. Pelican eel. Cool, 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 cool. This one is a perfect catch. Let's do one more perfect catch. Oh, I messed up again. Bro, I suck at fishing. What is wrong with me? Why am I struggling so much with the perfect catches? Okay, I got a tripod fish that time. All right, here we go. We finally got a common that's easy to catch. Good, 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 good. If I mess this one up now, it's GG, guys. Okay, there we go. All right, got another easy one. Done. Okay, so that's 2 perfect catches. What about 3? Is this rod broken as well? Please, dude. Please, I want to see Cthulhu. Doesn't work. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it doesn't seem to be working. On the official Fishipedia page, it literally says it's just every 2 fish caught is someone's Cthulhu. I genuinely don't know. I guess maybe I'll experiment with this rod, but for now, I don't know. It's okay. It definitely has the best lure speed naturally out of all the rods. But if I'm being honest with you guys, the rod with probably the best stats is the one that I can't get. It's the rod over at Isle of New Beginnings, the skeleton rod. Oh, wait. Oh, the treasure's been opened already. It's this rod here because if you put the hasty enchantment on this rod, it just sounds like it'd be so sick. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try complete 70% best theory of this area first. So we've got to go to Isle of New Beginnings, do all of this. If doing all of this doesn't work, I think we've got to do the full best theory and complete 70% of it. At least that's according to the guy in the chat. So I'm going to try that now and finally get the last rod so I can tell you guys which rod you should be getting for yourself. All right, I'll catch you guys in a second. All right, guys, I'm back after a little bit of time. And look at this. If we go to the best theory, so I've completed over 70% of the Isle of New Beginnings best theory. Not the whole best theory, literally just the one on this island. And now, if I come to the free spirit rod, look at this. So it costs 200,000 credits. Now I can actually buy it. So the dude was right. All they've got to do is catch basically all of the fish, or at least 70% of the fish, which is 7 out of the 9 fish. And then you can buy this rod. So now let's go ahead and test the rod. So here it is. Free spirit rod, 25% lure, luck 150%, control 0.15, 10 resilience, 5,000 kg. So with this rod, apparently you're supposed to be able to get some epic gems that come down from the sky. Let's have a look at this. Okay, I'm getting a mythical. Is it mythical? What am I getting? Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, of course. It does slashes. Oh, wait, it does blue slashes as well? What? Oh, it does a lot of slashes. What? It does a lot of slashes, guys. It does a lot of slashes. That's insane. Okay, we got the mythical again. Oh, this is the best rod. This is the best rod. Hands down. This rod's insane, dude. Wow. All right, I'm going to keep going until we get the gems. Oh, there it is. Whoa, look at that. They're like little frogs jumping about, but it's gems. That was kind of weird, dude. Look how epic this rod looks, though. I'm not gonna lie, they cooked with this rod. This rod is so sick looking, bro. It's actually one of my favorite looking rods in the game. That is so crazy. Did I get mutation, though? Okay, I didn't get mutation. Wait, what did the gems do? So, of course, this rod stabs the fish to increase the progress speed, and then you get a 20% chance to rain purple gemstones, which cause fish to be caught with bloom. Now, that didn't work for me, but maybe I just did something wrong? Or maybe there's only 20% chance even with the gems? I don't know. Let's keep going and see if I can get this bloom mutation. Oh, I'm getting secrets! What? There's a secret? Wait, what? I actually didn't know secrets existed. Okay, guys, I'm getting a secret. Secrets exist, apparently. I did not know this. I genuinely did not know this. It's kind of hard to catch, actually. Okay, here we go, though. What did I just catch? Phantom koi. Yo, wait, what? Okay, I'll be honest. Kind of sucks. What? That does not deserve to be a secret. That kind of sucks, dude. I mean, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, it looks so similar to all of the other fish here. It doesn't really look like a secret. It just looks like it could be... Dude, this could be a common. Let's be honest. This could be a common. Anyway, let's keep going until I get the bloom mutation. Oh, okay. I've got the gems and I'm getting the exotic. So this should be the eel. I think it's called like whispering eel. Did we get it? Oh, I did. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't tell me there's not a visual mutation for it. Oh, wait. I got 2 blooms. Okay, this is the bloom abyss flicker and this is the bloom whispering eel. Oh, it makes them purple. Okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, it kind of looks like fossilized, if I'm honest, just without all of the little epic symbols around. It's all right. It's a nice color. I will say that. It's like a nice pinky purple. So if we have a look, this is the normal abyss flicker and then this is the bloom abyss flicker. It basically just makes it look fossilized. All right. right, well, there we go. That is all of the rods. Now, the question is, how would I rank these rods and which ones should you guys actually be getting? Well, honestly, this list might surprise you. So let's go from worst to the best rods that you definitely need to get. So in total, at the second seed, there are 9 different rods. The first one you get just by joining the second seed, that's called the Adventurer's Rod. So for this one, I'm actually kind of not going to count it, but it would be in the 9th place. In 8th place, out of the rods that you can actually buy, it would be the first one that you can get, which is the Wildflower Rod. It looks nice, but honestly, it just doesn't do that much, and it's just not that great, dude. In 7th place, it's actually basically the same thing. We've got the Firefly Rod, and this one you can buy it right next to the Wildflower Rod, and it looks pretty cool. We've got some like little fireflies down here that looks pretty sick, but the rod itself is just not very good. Number 6, we've got the Frog Rod. Now, this one I actually couldn't even test properly because for some reason the frogs didn't come out. I'm not sure if I did something wrong. I mean, the design itself is epic, but the rod is very bad. So that's going to be in 6th place. In 5th place, we've got the Blaze Bringer Rod. This is the one that you buy from Ember Reach. The rod itself is really cool when you can get it to the max level, and of course you can get that 5% mutation, the Ember Flame mutation. However, it takes 25 perfect catches in order to only get a 5% chance of getting the Ember Flame mutation after that. 25 perfect catches is crazy, bro. That's so hard. So that's why this rod is in 5th place. In 4th place, we've got the Verdant Shear Rod. This one, everyone was super hyped to get just because of how epic it looks. And the tree coming out and the mutations you can get are super cool, I will be honest. However, the rod itself isn't that great. The lure speed is really, really bad. The look is actually pretty good. I'll take it back. The look is pretty good. However, the resilience sucks. So going for the high rarity fish here, it's pretty tricky. So now we've got the top 3 rods that you guys should be getting at the second sea. In 3rd place, and this is kind of a shock, it's gonna be the Great Dreamer Rod. Now, this is the most expensive rod by far. It costs 500,000 credits to get. However, the stats are really not that great. Yes, it's got a good lure speed, but you can literally just take any of the other rods and put hasty on it. The look isn't great, control is bad, resilience is bad, and max kg is only 8,000. And for some reason, I couldn't even get Cthulhu to spawn. Maybe I did something wrong, but it just didn't work. Like, the passive didn't even work for me. So I'm kind of let down by this rod. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I need to do more. I don't know. I wish it was just a little bit better than it is. In 2nd place, we've actually got the Bacha Blue Azure of Lagoon Rod. Now, I didn't put this in 2nd place just because it's blue. I put it in 2nd place because this rod has a 55% resilience, and on top of that, it does the slashes. So the reason this rod is so good is if you come right here, if we happen to get a rare fish like this exotic, dude, this exotic actually takes so long to catch because it's minus 90% progress, and it moves around a lot. So using any of the other rods from 2nd sea is really tricky. But look how easy it is with this rod. Because it's got such a high resilience, 55% resilience, and it does the slashes, you can catch the rarest fish at 2nd sea, or like not the rarest fish, but one of the rarest fish really easily. Like minus 90% progress goes by so quickly with this rod. There we go, done. See? It's that easy. And in fact, let me pull out the Great Dreamer Rod just to show you guys how much harder it is. Okay, here we go. We've got the exotic again. Watch this, guys. Look how much harder this is. So I've got a way bigger control bar, but wait for it. It darts around so... Look! It moves around so much more. Plus, because we don't have the slashes, it goes up so slowly. So if you happen to miss the fish for a second, you lose so much progress, dude. Like, look at this. It takes so much longer. And I'm sure at some point I'm going to mess up. Right now, it's kind of easy because it's staying in one corner. It's when it goes to the middle and it starts going left and right. It becomes kind of tricky. Like this. Okay, it's in the middle. You see how every now and then it will pop out of the control bar? Well, if it does that a few times in a row like that, you can actually start to lose a lot of progress, making it take ages to catch this fish, dude. Look at this. Look at this. When it starts going around like this, I mean, I'm just a sick fisherman, okay? So I'm locked in. But if you mess up for a second, you can just lose so much progress. Honestly, it's just not worth it, guys. All right, there we go. We finally got it. So like I said, I might have been doing something wrong with this rod, but I would put it in 3rd place. In 2nd place, definitely Azure of Lagoon. Just the resilience and the slashes is epic. And in 1st place, you guessed it, it's going to be the Free Spirit Rod. And this one also, it looks like it doesn't have very high resilience, but for some reason, it kind of does. But even if it didn't have high resilience, the amount of slashes it does do is insane. Let me just show you guys one more time. Look at this. 1 slash. second slash. Okay, I guess that time I only did 2. Of course, it would only do 2 slashes when I'm trying to show you guys how good the rod is. It was doing way more earlier, bro. It was doing loads of slashes. Okay, 1 slash, second slash, third slash. Okay, that time I only did 3. Anyway, you guys get the point, dude. It's just a good rod, okay? It's just a good rod, trust me. Plus, on top of that, you do get a 5x sale value if you catch the bloom mutation. So, I hope that clears up everything for you guys. Go ahead and, to be honest, just buy all the rods if you can. But if I was you, if you're going to save for any rod and then just make it easier to get more cash, get this one first. All you have to do is complete 70% of the bestiary here, and then you can buy it for 200,000 cash. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to subscribe for more and join my Discord down below. I'll catch you in the next one.